Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to Gaming. My name is Bill, I'm the angry autistic asshole. I'm joined here today by Bearsworth. Say hello, Bearsworth.
Good day, everyone, again.
I'm joined here today by ShadowCat. Say hello, Shadow. Oh, not again.
It was working fine.
It was working fine for 5 seconds.
Fantasy grounds.
Okay, and we are hosted by our wonderful GM, HasteDragon. Say hello, HasteDragon.
Hello, hello.
And today we are attempting to jump back into our Pathfinder First Edition tabletop RPG game. So let's get into it. Now, it seems as though Fantasy Grounds is causing Shadow some kind of Discord instability. For unknown reasons.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yep.
Cool.
Is there a delay?
There didn't seem to be a delay just then.
Woo! It might have just been because it was booting up the entire thing again.
Yeah, that'll do it. So, we are actually live.
Currently waiting upon HasteDragon to really quickly do stuff.
What is the situation, Haste?
Situation is looking pretty doggone good.
Okay.
Except for I'm not logged into my own network here.
That's... What? Okay.
I'm not logged in as my own character.
Oh, gotcha. Handy. This is today's going to be a total shit show, I think. Right. So, are we good to go with the recap?
Okay, last time on Die.
Whatever we're calling this thing.
You mean Pathfinder?
Pathfinder.
Yeah, Pathfinder.
Whatever we're calling this thing.
Yes. Our gaming so happened to have snuck into a camp where a Tiefling and 30 Drow so happened to have been in. When he so happened to have decided that he wanted to come out, he rolled a natural 1.
Yeah,
let's find out upon what's going to happen.
I critically failed my stealth roll to extract from the camp. So, yeah, this is a bit of a mess. So, yeah, I've just scouted the area. I've got a good understanding of the environment, which I'm pretty sure the Drow are encamped near but outside of a cave of a notable size. Is that correct?
Yes.
Cool. So, have we got a map for this environment yet? And can I see?
We will have a map in just a second here. I'm trying to make it public here.
Okay, because I do have a plan, but I need to see what I'm working with.
Okay. Let's see if that works.
Woods or this map?
This map.
Okay.
You guys can see it. I cannot.
That's concerning. I can only see woods in encounters.
Is it meant to be purple?
It's underneath
Images.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's underneath images.
What
There's
earth am I
no
looking
guys on it just quite yet.
Wow, that's bright purple. Okay.
What am I looking at? Oh god.
Did I take all of the drugs before I came to this place? Because there's this bright purple.
Are those the trees?
What?
Those are the trees.
Oh, that's what the
So the
environment looks
extraplanar
like.
disease, I think has...
Yeah, go ahead, Shadow.
So that's what that disease did. I was just gonna say, I think that's what the disease did.
Right, okay. So, hang on. So this is the kind of local environment. Right. Can I get a well, if you can't see it, then you can't ping where anything is, can you?
I can.
Okay, so
Let's see here now.
where am I? Where are the Drow? And where's the cave?
Okay. As of me, Elmar, and Brox are all over here,
Nice. All over. Okay, yep.
down at the left corner.
Yep.
You are currently here.
Okay. The Drow
Cave
are...
is currently over here.
Okay.
The Drow encampment so happens to be like over here,
That is
all in this area.
significantly different to how
Yeah.
it was described last time, and that means my plan
Sorry.
is absolutely not going to work. However, or maybe, are they... So these kind of grey areas around the Drow encampment, are they like
Those are
raised
rocks.
rocks, cliffs?
Yes.
Oh,
That's the cliffside.
that is actually a cliffside, but they got a way through. Okay, then that's... Right. Then... No, I'm not sure how this is going to work.
to
That's entirely different to how...
start running towards.
Yeah...
We
Do
don't know
not
what's happening.
worry about what looks to be water. As of the actual brown, that's a dry river bed.
Okay. Okay. What about... So this over to the right, is that like a dry waterfall or something?
Yes, that is a dry waterfall.
Oh, okay.
There is also a cave over there as well that you are currently looking at.
Right.
You didn't see this one over here.
Okay. Right. Then that makes more sense. Where was the cave in over here? Oh, I suppose it doesn't actually matter.
Right there.
Right there. Right at where the waterfall is. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Right then. Can we get our tokens on the field, please? Or
Planted mine on the field. You can just drag yours from your.
doesn't that break shit? Whatever.
I mean,
Probably.
There's
so I'm like
currently
there.
Yeah.
no enemies on there, so it should not break.
Okay.
oh, I can't. I can place myself down, but I can't move myself. It's the arrow thing again.
Oh no.
I'm currently
No.
Oh, I can't move myself either.
I'm currently trying to search for where it was.
Nope.
It's been a week, so
Okay.
Fantasy grounds.
Yep.
there we go.
This shit that should have been sorted. There we go. Yeah, okay, we can move ourselves around now. So,
Gaming's portrait is yet again misbehaving.
I've already got my token down. So,
Little lad, he's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but you're not showing up for
Huh?
some strange reason.
Gone.
I
Here.
mean, he's on. He's
No,
Here,
he's
there on
there.
our screen.
Yeah,
Oh, he is. Okay.
that's where you said I was.
Uh-huh.
Cool. So, right then, I need to start making some measurements. Which I have no idea how to do with the fancy grounds thingamajig. So,
There should be a ruler.
selection mode, ping mode, forward, seem to fit. No. No. Pass. 5, 10, 15, tells me a lot. Right then. So. Even though there's a lot of trees in this area, can I reasonably run around without being impeded?
Yeah. You could run a straight line to us. It's a dry riverbed.
That's not what I'm asking.
Run into the other trees.
Running basically north of my position.
To the cliffside? You said north of your position.
Yeah, I have a solution. Hang on a minute. Where is it?
Yeah, I don't see upon why you couldn't.
Cool. So, how this is going to work is I'm going to start by drinking a potion of Expeditious Retreat. Or, extract of Expeditious Retreat as one of my spells.
Okay.
Which... I don't know how this fucking works. Oh, I can't select that I have drunk it, can I? Yes, I can. There we go. Cool. So that gives me an extra 30 foot to my movement. I say... Do I say something? I
don't want the...
Say... I'll take a 5 foot step forward. Well, now that wasn't exactly supposed to happen. That's also not supposed to happen. Give me a moment.
From our position, can we see what he's starting to do?
I don't think we can see him at all. We were actually technically we were a lot further away because we didn't want to be anywhere near them.
Yeah. I'm then going to sling a bomb at the closest large group of enemies.
Okay.
However, I think that might actually take more than one turn. However, it depends how dumbfounded they are for having found me. When they weren't expecting to. Because it doesn't sound like they had any patrols out.
No, they didn't have any patrols out.
So
just some short, bearded halfling in glasses just standing in the middle of their camp.
Well,
the sidelines of their camp.
The sidelines of the camp, yes. So, may I sling a bomb?
Where currently are you? You're currently at the same place.
Well, I just step 5 foot closer. I can now move further if I want to. Though, you're gonna let me? Would you let me split my move?
You can split your move.
Cool. So, I was thinking is maybe take 10 foot further forwards, and then sling at the closest within. Well, it'll be 50 feet with the sling. Should get to like 10, 30, 40, 50. We should get me to this square here. Would there be Drow there?
Where at? Ping it.
I just did twice.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
This one.
There so happens to be 2 there.
It'll have to do. Actually hitting Drow is a secondary part of this. So, let's get a bomb throwing.
Give me a second here, and I will list it up on the...
Actually,
Combat tracker here.
Bearsworth, what's
That
the
way you can see
negative
it.
for firing outside of your ranged weapons maximum or your preferred range?
I believe it's -2, but it might be -1. I'll double check that, but take it as -2 for now.
Okay, in that case, is there... I'd imagine... Let's save this. And what's the maximum range of something? It's like...
It's like
4
5
times?
ranged
5 times?
instruments.
Okay, so...
But increasing... -2 penalty for the first one, and then -2 for each additional increment.
Okay, so within 100 feet, preferably somewhere around here then, is there a concentration of more than just 2 drow?
You'd hit about 6 of them.
Cool. Then I will do that at whichever the concentration of 6 is. I'm going to apply 1 use of my halfling luck before the roll, which will give me a +2, which should at least half the negative if it's a -4.
1 second here. I'm adding them to the combat tracker here.
Okay.
So that way you can actually target them.
Yep.
Yes, we too need to roll initiative.
I mean, I need to roll initiative as well, but I'm
Oh, yeah.
causing problems.
Are we rolling now, or should we wait until Bill's is done with everything?
Give it until Bill's done.
Give it until Haste tells me that we should roll initiative rather than should keep saying things to him.
Okay. You can target those 6 for right now.
Yep.
Go ahead and sling your bomb.
Okay, I definitely won't hit all of them in one bomb, so... And this guy is half in one square and half in another.
Oh.
That's better.
There we go.
Cool. In which case, I'm going to chuck a bomb at that guy in the middle.
Okay.
That'll have to do. So we're going to spend an ammo, and we're going to make a roll again with the +2 against the... We're saying it's -4, George?
Yep.
Okay, so...
What's your range increment?
with the sling, 50 foot.
Then it wouldn't be 1, would it?
It's over 50 foot, but below 100 foot.
It's just barely, yeah, so it's just a -2 then.
Okay, so -2 +2, so that cancels out. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So
Cool.
it's +0.
Chucking the dice. 21.
Yeah, hit.
Spectacular. So this is...
There's no way that you weren't gonna hit him.
Okay, so this is a
5,
Tanglefoot
6,
bomb, which we'll get to in a minute. Let's actually do some damage to start with. So, hang on. Would help if I stayed on the right page. So we're going to chuck in the 2d6 +4 fire. So that one that I hit takes 10 damage, and the 2 nearby take 6 damage. Excuse me. But also... Tanglefoot bomb. Direct hit from a Tanglefoot bomb. You have to save against DC or be entangled and glued to the floor.
I think you killed him.
He's dead.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. Oh, so these aren't mutant drow.
These aren't mutant drows.
Okay.
We killed the raiding party, this is the civilian party.
Oh well. Yeah.
Reasonable health!
Reasonable health. Acceptable casualty. No. Right. So those in the splash who
So he is currently glued to the tree, dead.
burning and dead. Cool, works for me.
You've made napalm.
Yes, I have. The 2 next to him. I need them to give me saves to avoid being entangled. I'm not 100% sure what the save DC is, but I can find that out.
Presumably
reflex or
That'll be
will.
reflex, yeah. So hang on. Well, they need to make a reflex save against bombs. Blast anyway, do they? Hang on. It's been a while. So
Wouldn't it be a reflex to avoid being ensnared?
so
That's part of it.
splash damage equal to the bomb's minimum damage. Those caught in splash can attempt a reflex save for half damage, and I believe it's a second reflex save for the glue. So the DC of the save is 10 plus half the Alchemist level plus the Alchemist intelligence level. So the DC is 16 for both saves for both guys.
How much blast damage?
6. Hey Harbinger, how are you doing? This is where Harbinger shows up. Right, no.
Oh, they've got less than 6 HP. Jesus.
Or are they back down to?
Well,
Well, if they're back down to in the book, they've got 6 HP. I think. And the other one?
Number 2. And your DC was 16?
Yes. Okay, cool. Cool.
I don't think we're in as much trouble as we thought.
No, then. So that means
As someone still happens to yell, "Stop!"
means I wasted an ability. I'm going to choose to ignore that. So can we get some kind of marker that says this section of the forest is now on fire? Because it's now well and truly on fire. Because napalm.
where are these trees? Hey, how dry are the trees?
Yes. The trees have been massively dried out by the hellish bacteria, or whatever it is. The hellish
That's going
disease.
to spread quickly.
Yes. Like wildfire, in fact.
I'm glad that we started the session committing war crimes.
Yes. It's only going to be a 5-foot radius, or well, a 10-foot radius, if you will. Hang on. That's not that's not centered on a square.
Nope. There we go.
That's centered on even less squares.
Minimal details.
There we go.
No,
That's actually a 10-foot.
okay. No, it should be half that, and it should be centered on this square. There you go. And then shrink that down.
To 5 foot.
Yeah, because it should only be like should be slightly smaller than that. Okay,
That's a 5 foot.
okay.
There's
Right,
a 10 foot.
10 foot. There we go. That'll be the right size because it's blast radius of 5 feet in each direction. So yeah, that's correct. Okay, cool. So that section is now on fire. I am then going to spend the remaining 40 feet of my move running north through the trees. So let's get off ping mode. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Are you going to try and make the last 5 stealth?
Yes, please.
Roll for it.
Roll for it. Gotcha. Stealth. Stop accident. There we go. That's not going to be brilliant. 16. Okay. This is where you trip and drop a bomb. Yeah, something like that, Harbinger. Hey, Strider! How's it going?
Whoops!
Yeah, that's not great. But it could be worse. So then do we go into initiative?
Yes. Then we go into initiative. Roll
Fantastic.
initiative.
Come on, please be good. Fuck. 13. Well, I'm in trouble.
I mean, they rolled like a 4, so I think you're okay.
Oops.
I'm going even after everyone else. I'll say everyone else. I rolled a 1 and I still matched with Elmas.
Oh no! I think that means Brox goes before Elmas.
I have the dexterity. I'm still going before the Drow!
Yep.
Oh wow, yeah, you rolled atrociously with that. Good. Thank fuck for that.
Okay, well, since you so happen to have done your stun, someone so happened to have yelled out, "Stop!" As all the drow kind of look at the person kind of like in the middle and don't do a damn thing. It is your turn
Interesting.
again.
Fantastic. So,
Fire spreads. This guy to the south of the fire field just starts burning.
yes. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The fire spreads. I take one of my what are these fucking things called? Extracts of invisibility and become invisible.
Okay.
That doesn't cancel out expeditious retreat.
No, it does not.
So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, and I'm just gonna measure 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so do I see some drow either clumped together in this sort of area?
One moment here. Do.
The mighty adventures of the initiative party.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Come on, gang, let's commit more war crimes.
Yes. Well, women and children weren't described.
Front
So.
of ours, we can build a town here.
We will build a village over their corpses.
Yeah, that might be a little bit messed up even for us.
Yeah.
Okay, that was an interesting cutout. Say again, Shadow? So, if you were just yelling something, Discord cut you off.
Am I delayed?
No, you are just randomly cutting out by the sounds of it.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes. So, you were trying to say?
Am I still?
Yes, you are still cutting out. So, it wouldn't be an gaming stream if everything worked properly, would it? Thank you for the lurk, Sunburn and Geek. Harbinger, can you shout out Sunburn and Geek for me, please?
The Drow have spread. Here they are.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay.
There truly are like 30 of them.
Yes.
Well, 3 less after your
Okay.
bomb.
And almost all of them are half in 2 squares.
Give me a moment. I just so happen to have populated them all, so...
Okay. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of drow. Okay.
Do 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 do. And shift. Thank you. There's squares.
Okay, that looks better. Right, so, now it was an action to drink an extract, and my move action was to move. I will. I will make use of my invisibility and make a stealth check. And I will keep an ear out to hear what whoever yelled stop has to say before deciding what to do next turn.
I imagine it was the Tiefling in the middle.
Did it seem to be Tiefling?
Well, he's not on the map. But
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm currently trying to get the Tiefling in there, so...
Okay. Was the Tiefling female, by the way? I'm trying to remember.
Tiefling was female.
Shadow, we can't hear you at all now.
And
Oh. Can.
Oh, for freak's
I think she just wasn't speaking.
can people hear me now?
Yes. No one was ignoring you. Sounded like you weren't saying anything. Anyway, right.
Yes, which is why I.
Yeah.
No, I've been commenting.
Oh. Let's get a stealth check going. That's 20, and with invisibility, and I've moved, that's another 20 on top of that, so I essentially have a stealth check of 40.
Just a casual 40, you know.
Just a casual 40, yeah, you know.
Oh.
Not going to complain.
Well, they definitely lost track of you behind that rock.
Fantastic.
And the reason one actually died was because he rolled a natural 1.
Ha! Whoops.
That was the guy that you so happened to have tried to drag with that net. He rolled a natural 1.
What?
With the glue and stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, Tanglefoot bomb. It's a...
Uh-huh.
It's a... Yeah, it's a napalm bomb now. Basically. That, well, more sticks people to things rather than sticks fire to people, but then again, the forest is about to be on fire, so it kind of sticks them to the fire. Sticks the fire to them, yes. Okay, yeah, so super stealthy. But I will continue to listen out. Now, did my companions hear the explosion?
Let's all roll perception checks.
Yay.
Yeah. So Shadow, what were you saying in the interim? Oh dear.
This.
Oh, there we go. Shadow, we can now hear you. What were you saying? We now can't hear you, but your circle in Discord is lighting up green.
My
So
character disappeared.
I can see that you're obviously trying to say something in Discord, but it's not coming through.
I'm delayed.
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Can you answer this and tell me if I am delayed?
You're delayed again.
God damn it.
Okay.
Anyway.
Speak, and then we'll speak, and then we'll say something as soon as we've heard you.
Okay.
We speak.
I've said
We hear you. We
something.
hear you. Was that a delay?
I have said another thing.
We hear you. We hear you.
Yeah, that's obviously the delay. She didn't hear your response to the first thing.
Alright. That's why I'm double checking.
I
Okay,
don't
no,
know if
I'm now trying to get out on fantasy ground to see if the delay is. Okay, I can't hear anyone now.
We're not speaking.
We weren't speaking, yeah.
Okay, Kira so happens to pipe up and says, I heard an explosion of some sort.
Cool.
Huh? I didn't hear anything.
I think we should go and check on our friend, says Kira.
No. I think he's fine. If we all go out there right now, we're.
If we rush in there when he hasn't said anything, he hasn't given any signal yet, we'll break his stealth.
What's that? That's fire! As I point at the fire.
Yeah.
Huh. Guess they got a campfire.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, like it or not, I'm going, says Kira.
Are you gonna?
Have fun.
Oh. What's just...
We could.
As I so
we could
happen
just
to
grab her.
move.
You could just grab it.
And 25, 30.
It's gonna be a while before we get there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Especially if they want to, grab me and just say, you're here. Stay put.
That is an option you have, friends. What do you wish to do? How much?
As I so happen to pass by, what are you guys going to do?
Like, I'm gonna grab you by your, like, the back of your collar. Like, stop that!
Oh no.
Professor said he'd signal us when he needs help.
No, I didn't.
Yes. Well, he didn't, but I got that from his tone of voice. He was probably gonna do it.
But I heard
I'm
something
gonna-
and I can see fire. As I literally point at the tree on fire.
I'm gonna roll perception checks if I see the tree.
Go for it.
Oh no.
Oh shit! When did that get there?
I told you.
There you go.
He's this person who will let us.
What?
I'm going to attempt
The tree.
to get out of Brox's hold.
Oh, he lets go. Seeing now he's seen there's a tree.
On fire. No, there's loads of fire.
Huh. Maybe that's the signal.
Yeah, no shit.
I have no idea, but I'm not willing to find out.
Oh, you're gonna run away?
Well, I'm not willing to wait to find out.
Fine. Let me say, if the professor yells at us for breaking stealth, we're blaming you. Brox
It is
Brox.
now Brox's
Oh, with
turn.
Brox pulls his flask out, uncaps it, and downs it.
Do we even know where the professor is?
In the direction
No.
of fire.
All we know is that there's fire.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's why I was trying to just be like, yeah, don't run off until we at least know which direction to go in. But apparently towards the fire.
I mean, he went that way.
Well, I tried to scurry off, but I got held up by Brox.
Ready.
Fine, I got this. And I've done my mutagen. I travel. Is diagonal 510 or just 555?
510.
510.
Okay, 5, 10, well, 5, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. That's my movement speed.
Cool.
I've got a 10-foot boost from my mutagen now.
Nice.
And that was my turn.
What was that?
Alas.
Yes, Elmas's turn.
Okay. Okay, as he runs off, I literally like, wait, I have fire. Yeah, did no one hear my answer?
Wait, you what fire? Sorry?
Yeah, as he starts to run off, I'm just like, I have dimension door. And then I just turn to Kira like, so do you want to teleport to the fire, or should
Let's
we
go.
just run? Okay. So, I am going to use dimension door and teleport. Nice.
Teleport to the... Okay, okay.
Because that
So that makes what?
we can run there.
Okay.
Oh. My bad.
Wait, no, these are... We can't really... I can't see into the trees, so I can't... At very least, around here, I'm able to teleport safely enough to know I'm not going into an enemy ambush.
Okay.
Okay.
Can people actually hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You keep half finishing sentences so we
Okay.
can't tell if you're cutting out or not.
I just go off
no.
of your ping right now.
Okay.
No,
I
what I
thought
was
you
saying
wanted to
was
dimension
I can't...
door, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. No, what I was saying was my character can't really see into the trees, so she's teleporting there so she knows that at least we're not going to end up in the middle of an enemy ambush.
Yeah.
By accident.
Yeah, because...
And then I was asking if I still have my movement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you would.
If Dimension Door was an action, then yeah,
Uh.
you've got movement left over.
Yes.
Okay. And I am then going to... No, wait. Ping mode. 50. And I'm going to end my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Nope. Okay. What? Oh, wait. What's up?
Wait, yeah.
There you go. So,
How
Haste.
do I...
please don't activate each of the 27 remaining Drow individually.
Yes, we will literally be here for an hour if they all act individually.
Yes.
As I
Forward mode.
press the next.
Select and then say, they all move.
Unfortunately, I can't do mass mode, so...
Okay, we'll just skip all of them and eyeball it.
I'm on the wrong screen. That's why it's not working.
That is probably why it's not working.
There we go. They all stay put.
Interesting.
Okay.
Right. Does a
And
tiefling get
you
like-
Oh,
hear
yeah, because
sorry.
he yelled
the
stop.
tiefling say again,
Mm.
"Stop! We need to talk!" And it's Professor's turn.
Okay. How far does that fire spread?
That fire actually spread like wildfire.
Yep. This could be bad. Oh wow! Oh shit!
Oh, incredibly.
Oh,
We are in
It is
an
going up
incredibly
like
dry forest.
Yes.
Wow.
This is also a tainted forest.
Yeah.
Those poor Drow
I
who...
think the air might be toxic. Might be poisoned.
More
And
than
3
likely.
falls to the ground.
These poor Drow, like, they've been forced to stop moving by presumably some sort of magical compulsion, so they can only watch as the fire reaches them. Oh
One.
god!
It's war crimes o'clock, everyone.
He's still
Good job,
up,
Bill.
but he's badly wounded. Number 2 is. Number 1 is.
Mhm.
Number 7 dies.
Okay.
I just
See
know
if I
that
can find number 7.
Huh.
I just know that this Drow is really sweating right now.
Yeah, yeah.
That one is really sweating.
Can you imagine?
Oh man.
Can you imagine what it would be like to be magically compulsed to be still and fully aware as a fire is approaching you?
It's probably not fun.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Why don't you be underneath the command spell and find out?
No, thank you.
Ah. Alright, then I will yell out. Oh, fuck. What am I gonna shout? What am I gonna shout, group? This is gonna be, I'm not sure what to say.
Diplomacy?
Yeah, I'm thinking what to. Well, I'm thinking, do I let the tiefling pass their diplomacy check on me?
Would there be a counter roll?
No, don't worry. I'm taking the piss.
Okay.
I yell. Might I suggest that you stop raiding caravans while preparing to sling another bomb? However, I am going to move to here. Have I noticed that the Drow seem unable to move?
You think that there's they could possibly be underneath something, but you're not for sure because 2 of them just, died in a fire.
Yeah, should I chuck a spellcraft at this? Or maybe
yes.
knowledge? No, it'll probably be spellcraft rather than arcana. Alright, let's chuck that. Ooh, ooh, that was nearly a 1.
Ooh, that was a close one.
That was a close one, indeed. 28, what are they under? Or what do I reckon they might be under?
You're underneath the superstitious of they're able to move on their own. It's just she's kind of like being commandative in a commandative tone, as of stop what you're doing, don't attack.
And they're so compliant that they
Yeah.
stand still in a fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so when she's saying stop, we have to talk, was that directed at the Drow, or was that directed at me?
That was directed at whoever so happened to have attacked.
Right, okay.
He doesn't know upon where you are.
No. But I know that there's a spell in play that is causing the Drow to be compliant with that spellcraft check of 28.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright then, yeah, I'd say... Yeah, but, might I suggest you stop attacking, caravans in this area? And, yeah, did I just move? I think I just moved. And, yeah, but I ready a bomb to throw vaguely over here, depending on whether or not I like the answer.
Okay.
So I've got a readied action. And
Alright.
that'll be the end of my turn.
Wrong one.
Here's
There we
turn.
Not behind the GM screen, thankfully. I have just been teleported. She ran up.
Hey,
I'm
Spitfire,
going
how
to
you doing?
go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I will cast Create Water.
That is probably a good idea.
I'm trying to fizzle the fire coming around.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can produce enough gallons for all of it right now.
Nope.
This was almost worse,
Oh.
by the way.
I think we.
Sorry, go ahead, Shadow. Okay. Yeah, this was almost worse, by the way.
Oh god.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the other discovery that I nearly took.
For the glory of chaos!
Oh, we make.
We are struggling to hear you, Shadow. Splash radius, yeah, explosive bomb. The alchemist bombs now have a splash radius of 10 feet rather than 5 feet.
Ugh.
So, yeah, it was nearly much worse. Shadow, what were you trying to say?
Well, I didn't make 8 gallons of water. 8 gallons of water, so we were going to make a tiny little fizzle.
For now, yes. Oh, okay.
That's all I said.
Okie dokie. Well, Kira's trying.
I'm trying, and
Okay.
that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Brox.
Where's everyone?
Yeah.
I'm going to use a full round action to run, which means I get to move 4 times my movement speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1.
Out of curiosity, did he hear me yelling about the fact that I have Dimension Door as he ran off?
In a straight line, I have reached this drow, and that is my turn.
Okay. He may have done, but he would have absolutely no idea what that means, because he's got no idea of spells or dimensions.
Good for you! Let's move!
And then you run past them. It's like, hang on. Yeah, you have just run past them. The people who were behind you a
wait,
moment
how?
ago.
Yeah. Apparently the dimension door didn't do very much, because I ran past them in 1 round.
It did take your entire round, though, so...
True. I could have
Yeah.
tried charging this guy, but he might not have been close enough.
No.
But yep, that's my turn.
Right, Elmas.
Create water.
Yeah. Okay.
I create water, and I specifically put down the area to save that one drow.
Oh wow.
Because from the looks of it, they're kind of stuck where they are anyway, so
He proceeds to start melting as soon as he gets.
I'm
water.
lawful neutral.
Okay.
Well, that'd be something.
Sploosh.
Sploosh.
Like, if they attack, I'm going to kill them, but from the sounds of it, they're at least attempting this thing called diplomacy.
Hmm.
Alright, well, you saved that drow and, like, maybe the one that's behind you. The ones in the north are fucked.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely.
Oh,
ruined.
incredibly.
Haste.
There's only
Oh,
so much
sorry.
I can do.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Haste. I'm assuming the dry riverbed is not flammable.
That is correct.
Cool. That's fine. I should have checked that first, but that's okay. That tells me a lot. So, LMS rocks up, creates
Okay.
water. Now the guy who was sweating is in a nice sauna, as opposed to at imminent risk of being incinerated.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
How's the drow reacting to... Oh god, I'm about to... Why is there a dwarf? Why is she saving me?
Why am I wet?
He's stopped, he's not reacting.
Well, yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, but it's like,
Uh-huh.
is he just stock still like a mannequin? Can you see facial expressions, like eyes
Oh,
moving?
you can see facial expressions.
That's what I was
The
asking.
drow that you
Alright.
just saved looks over you and goes, in a wondering face, goes, "What the hell's going on?"
Uh-oh. Oh shit.
Ah, they're
And
aware.
then
Hmm.
12. Where's 12?
Oh no. Oh no. Did I do a bad, everyone?
12.
You did a
Yeah,
war crime.
The illusion breaks, it's women and children.
Well, yeah. Women and children weren't mentioned, but still.
Mm.
Okay. So whatever it is, he's that one is awake and mobile now.
Wait, does that mean we... Nah, well, let's see what they do on their turn.
Yeah.
One just tries to move out, but doesn't get far enough and dies.
Oops.
War crimes!
War crimes.
You have killed 6 of the 30 drow.
Yes, I am winning.
Are we the bad guys?
Nah. We're totally not the baddies. I'll explain the other half of my plan once, well, depending on what the Tiefling has to say later on.
Oh, die, bandit.
Or I may finish it off. I may succeed at the plan yet. We'll see. Okay, so the ones that are moving, do they seem to suddenly be more awake and aware of their surroundings, or are they in the same kind of state that they were previously?
They're currently in kind of like the same kind of state.
Okay, yeah, so they weren't completely helpless, but they were still compelled to non-hostility, at the very least.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
That's why they're currently all kind of trying to move away from you.
That's fine.
Sorry, Brox.
Oh, did he use his action to escape me, or did he
He-
just try and run away?
He tries to run away.
Oh, I'm gonna clobber him. Attack of
Okay.
opportunity.
Yep.
Oh, they're going to attack.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's fair.
incoming the fist of justice.
Brock's punch.
I
Nice.
think I got him.
You hit.
Bonk.
Minimum
Ooh.
damage.
No.
Oh.
Dog. That's still a kill.
Ah,
to be
bandits! No, I'm sorry, just not swinging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just dies.
Yeah.
He turns and my hand closes over his head, lifts him off the ground, and squeezes until there's a pop.
Anyone for coconuts?
Dude.
Sorry. It's just a little war crimes. It's still good. It's still good.
Safe assumption, are they all armed?
They are all armed.
Okay, good. It's not war crimes if we can plant evidence.
That's more war crimes. Planting evidence. Oh no! Right, I'm breaking out the Geneva Convention. Where's that tab?
Oh, more ideas!
Yeah, the Geneva suggestions list. No, where's Silky Paws when we need him?
Oh, the
Yeah,
flames!
Oh no!
Hold on, I'm gonna have to recenter this.
Uh-oh.
Dear.
Yeah, we've made like a water break at the bottom here, but it's just
Yeah.
gonna go north and right instead.
Yep.
As I
Wouldn't
said,
the fire
I've got to
been slowed
recenter
down
this
and-
because those two areas are steam.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Still not good.
No.
Don't worry, Professor, it's not going to touch you.
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm guessing Elmas is fine because she's kind of behind the fire break
Yes.
that's now been.
She's
set up.
perfectly fine.
Cool. No, just wanted to clarify. Okay, so the Tiefling. What is the Tiefling saying or doing?
Okay, this is before it becomes your turn. I'm just going to point out, say it's right there
Yeah.
because unfortunately this stupid thing does not have a picture, and I can't find one
Okay.
quickly enough.
Fair enough. It's fine.
That's why she's got a nice pin right there.
Okay. Yep.
But I'm saying that it's her turn before yours.
Sure. Go for it.
She's going to take her whole turn and try to, talk. Be diplomatic.
Diplomatic.
Yes.
What does she say?
Is she gonna try and do anything about the fire?
She probably can't currently.
She says, "The fire! Get the fire! Stop the fire!" And then tries to look. Can she see you guys? Currently, she cannot. She can't see any of us except for the fire
Okay.
that's drawing towards her.
I mean, two are hidden behind the fire,
she's-
one's invisible, and the last one is down the south.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So she basically tells everybody to go for the fire, try and dampen it out, whatever type of ordeal.
Okay. Do the Drow look like they are responding to that instruction?
They do.
Okay.
Although it's already been their turn type of ordeal,
Yeah,
they
no.
can't really move towards it.
So here's
It is now your turn.
step 2 of the plan. I don't have a reason not to kill these Drow yet.
I didn't hear no bell!
Well, that's the thing. No one has told me not to kill the Drow.
No one has told any of us
Actually,
not to kill the drow.
No one's killed any of
No.
us a reason not to kill the Drow. And
Literally, the only
I
reason
don't know that anyone else is around other than
Yeah.
because I can't see you guys through the fire or the trees.
near as any of us can tell, any yelling that Tiefling's doing is just the drow.
It's just directed
Drow.
at the Drow, more or less.
Beat the drow, yeah, telling them, oh, put out the fire, stop the
Yeah.
fire, not, oh, stop attacking us.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. Okay, so that'll be a -2. Right. I'm gonna chuck a bomb at this Drow here. Step 2 of the plan, engage.
Yes, no escape.
Oh.
In addition,
Send them to the waterfall.
because I had a readied action, and
Uh-huh.
and the Tiefling didn't give me a reason not to throw a bomb, I'm going to use my readied action from the last turn to throw a bomb. So I'll have my full turn this turn.
Okay.
So let's mark off another bomb and make another roll. That's yes. So bomb. Tick. And it's gonna be, so this will be a -2. That's still pretty good. So modified 20.
You hit.
Cool. So that guy in the middle takes 4 fire damage. Nope, 8 fire damage. That makes more sense. So 14 should be dead.
We might as well just.
Then the other 2 need to make reflex saves. I'm also making these Tanglefoots, so they both need to make 2 reflex saves.
DC what?
16.
Will they take, I believe it was 6 damage, was it?
Yes.
If they pass, it's half.
Yes.
Burn.
There goes one.
That was
At
the
least-
wrong one.
Oops.
That was 23.
Yeah.
Whoops.
At least our racist dwarf is happy.
Our racist dwarf is trying to save them. Character development.
Racist dwarf just wanted to rise out of them during the fight.
Ha! Okay.
No, I'm completely serious. As soon as we stopped the fight, I was actually really nice to the other guy.
No, you were more racist after the fight. What are you talking about?
True. Yeah.
I don't remember.
And
I
it
didn't-
was justified because they nearly killed you. So
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
yeah. Okay.
And the guy that so happens to be still standing after that is
Yep.
heavily wounded
Okay. Is he
And there's a new
entangled?
circle of fire.
and is entangled.
Hey. So he's not glued to the floor, but he has the entangled condition.
Uh-huh.
But there's another source of fire on the field.
Yep, new fire source.
Yeah. Burn.
Okay, we're actually putting them up against a rock and a hard place.
Yes. This is the plan. This was the plan.
Thank
Hey, you know what?
you.
Centered on this guy.
Dude,
So-
you could have warned us.
I couldn't. I have no forms of communication with you.
Yeah.
Fear not. I mean,
Can't imagine the plans were being discussed by messenger pigeon.
these water breaks. These water breaks were totally part of the plan. You've prevented the fire from spreading down here, so we can get out. They can't, though.
Yeah, well, they currently have 2 options.
Yep.
They had
Me
3
or the
options.
cave.
They now don't have 3. It's you guys or the cave. So that was last turn. Now it's my new turn. I am going to. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I've now become visible because I attacked, so my invisibility wore off.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to question whether or not I even need the next one.
And like 1 or 2 drow might come out that northern bit before it spreads.
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm
then you can put-
thinking.
Then you can take care of them.
Well, I'm
Otherwise-
thinking I can solve that problem here and now. Because if
Oh no.
I, for example, chuck a bomb here, I'd say that would quite efficiently cut off that escape route, wouldn't it?
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna chuck a bomb there. Oh, so
I was just gonna say, how do you intend for us to control this fire?
aside from the side that the lower edge that you guys are creating a fire break, which I still don't know about, by the way.
If we weren't
Yeah.
even making,
So
I don't even think we were making a fire break.
well,
I mean,
yeah,
we don't need
you're,
to
you're
control it.
dumping
The
down
only
the
bit
water.
of the only bit of tree that connects to the rest of the trees is down here, and you've kind of made a fire break for
Yes,
the area
you have.
already.
So
The water areas will stay for 1 turn and 1 turn only.
okay, I'm gonna go over here and
Oh.
break some trees then.
that's more of a problem.
We'll
Okay,
figure that out later. We don't know that in character yet.
we don't know that, and I'm here to kill Drow, and I've not been told not to. So
We'll just collect their heads after. It's fine.
yeah. So I am going to, from this position that I'm in, I'm going to throw a bomb at that square, which will seal off this escape route. But yeah, other than where you're watering down, the fire can't. We're guessing the fire can't climb up the mountain particularly effectively, so we can probably contain it.
Yeah, it
Haste?
can't really climb the mountain, I imagine.
Yeah, at least not swiftly.
It's like a natural fire break in those directions.
Yeah, right, Haste? Haste?
Forgot I muted my mic.
So, other
For a
than
second, I thought that was as a DM, I'm not answering you.
yeah. So, well, I need to make a roll, but it's against an empty square, so it's going to be at a... I think it'll be a DC 7. Oh dear, I hit. Cool.
You definitely hit that spot.
Fantastic. So, yeah. The fire not climbing the cliff walls and not going into the lake bed, we can contain this quite easily. And all it's going to do is wipe out a load of Drow very quickly. But okay, and then I'm going to run around and duck behind this rock again. So I'm, shielded from view into heavy cover. And that'll be my turn.
Yay, my turn.
Lemon. What's matters?
Oh crap!
Some healing. Could I roll a knowledge planes to see if I can work out if the fire is going to cause the disease to go into the air? Because we're burning the infected trees.
Go right ahead.
I mean, on your turn, probably, but...
I mean, I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to figure out if I know something.
Yeah.
I noticed that my shield, my water is gone.
Yeah. It's all boiled off. What does Elmas think about the disease being burned?
From her knowledge upon planes, it should go into the atmosphere, but the fire is so intense that it's not.
Nice. Come, be cleansed of Nurgle's rot.
It's the infernal realm. Why would it be affected by heat?
Extreme heat in the material.
Were we saying it was from the infernal realm?
From
material.
hell. From literal hell.
Supposedly from hell, but if it was spread into the material world, it may have mutated to some degree to have a vulnerability to the fire that is no longer everywhere.
Yeah, or it may be constrained within certain mortal constraints.
Well,
So,
my character
fire's
not
perfect.
knowing this at this moment.
Oh dear. Yep.
Well, 1, 2, 3.
It's backing the fuck up.
Sweating profusely.
Yeah.
Stops there and creates water again.
Okay. Hmm.
Did I hear the yell from the Tiefling that was basically saying to fight, telling the Drow to fight the fire?
Yes.
Well, they were telling him to put him out, but yeah.
Okay.
Now we got him on the run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got the right way we want them.
Although there's 3 different, entirely different fights going on here.
Oh yeah, true.
Bill versus the forest. The healers versus the fire.
Yeah.
And Brock's throwing himself into Drow.
Yeah.
Well, Brox, it is your turn.
Oh, this is so bad, but so funny.
I see a Drow right there. Come here, motherfucker.
Charge!
I didn't hear no bell.
Oh, Drow 19.
Drow 19 is coming in with an unarmed strike. Bam! I think I got him.
You hit.
11 damage.
Nice.
Boom!
Describe as the killing blow.
Rox comes in. The guy's like turning towards the fire, getting ready to go and fight it. And suddenly there's a fist in his ribs from the side that's shattered every bone in there and pierced his heart. And he just gets flung towards this other drow to the northeast.
Ah!
And just lands by his feet.
Crunch.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Nice. Brutal. Okay, Almas's previous great water disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
dear. I
So
was,
So
Okay,
I'm correct in understanding the knowledge plane thing that it's purifying the disease. It's killing it.
Yes.
cool.
Or at least it's
Okay,
intended
in
now.
which case,
Go ahead, Shadow.
no, I was just gonna say, in which case, let this place burn.
Oh.
Well, currently, right now, I'm actually protecting you by this theme. So,
Hmm. You do what you gotta do.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Turns to Kira.
You turn
So
to
just,
Kira and
and
turn
I
to
let
me
her know that
and-
the fire is. I let her know that the fire is killing the disease, before I then do a create water behind me, because they're still spreading. It's going to do it again in 2 turns. We just have to try and get out of the blaze, or at the very least, slow it down.
yeah. Okay. So.
Are the drow? I'm not saving the
Okay.
drow. So, Brox is going to be in the middle of a burning forest. So.
Oh, I've got a solution. Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
It's not like you guys know where I am. I've just sort of disappeared into the woods, and you hear crunches out somewhere past the fire.
Yeah,
I
can you hear
know,
wood
just-
splintering? Ow! Yes.
I think the
just wood
healers are
splintering.
better off just doing a retreat where we're just putting down water to make sure it doesn't kill us.
Yeah.
Yes, the healers don't know where the rest of the party are.
No.
Wait, that's a question. How's our breathing? Even though we're not, the air isn't
Overly toxic.
poisoned by the disease, it's still going to be full of carbon monoxide,
Get a breath before.
dioxide.
Yeah.
yes, our breathing is a little bit on the hampered side, but we're not doing too bad.
Okay.
Especially when we so happen to, put water in front of us type of ordeal. It's mainly steam. We're coughing at the steam. Mainly.
Okay, you know what? I'm not arguing, because the alternative is going to be very bad for us.
Yes. Where were you placing down a create water, Shadow? Just on top of the two of you, more or less.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hang on. You ping there.
Yeah. Oh, I was saying, I assume we're going in that direction. So, yeah, putting the water in front of me.
Do you want to change the colour of the marker so we know it's not more fire?
Good news, everyone. I found out how long we can hold our breath for. 2 rounds per point of constitution.
How about?
And by points of constitution, that is score, not bonus.
Cool.
However, if a character takes a standard or full round action, the remaining duration that they're holding their breath is reduced by 1 round.
Yeah.
After that, you
Like that, Shadow?
Wait. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Also, that's not very good for me. Or I assume Kira.
What,
What,
just
holding
being
your breath?
covered in water?
No, the being holding the breath thing.
What's your
Because
constitution
I don't know where
score?
Constitution modifier. 1.
Score, not
1 point.
score, not
Oh, wait.
modifier.
Oh, sorry. No,
Sorry.
I'm fine.
Yeah, so it'll be like
I
12.
think. Yeah, 12.
Yeah, so
I've got 14, so
yeah, you guys will be fine for well, even if you're doing standard or full round actions, you'll be
It'll be good
12
for like,
rounds. That's
a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Alrighty, so that's Elmas's turn.
yep.
Now, Drow firefighters go.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. What are they gonna do? Poke it?
They start swinging trees, twigs, whatever they can freaking find type of ordeal, trying to swat out the fire, yet flaming it on the other side.
Hmm.
Wouldn't that make it stronger?
I suppose they'd probably be like using helmets and buckets to chuck dirt at it.
Yep.
Probably be more
Mhm.
effective.
Oh, these poor Drow. It's about to spread onto them.
It's about to be bad, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, it's about to be extremely bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I also remembered I'm getting paid to kill him, so
Yep.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. We just need to, once we put out the fire, we can collect ourselves a nice 60 gold,
charred ears.
heads. Did say heads. Skulls count as heads, right?
I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was ears.
You negotiated heads. Ears would have been less messy.
I mean, heads will be easier now that they're burned, so there's less flesh.
Yeah.
Not as messy.
Hmm. Oh man.
War crimes.
Yeah.
The life of a chaotic good character. It shouldn't be this, but it is.
No. Well,
I'm lo-
no. I'm neutral good. They're chaotic evil, aren't they? Or lawful evil? Actually,
We don't know.
no.
I'm-
I can't remember offhand.
They
what
could,
Drow
they
are.
could
It
well
doesn't
be just
matter.
full. These guys could be full neutral, considering what we know of them.
It's true, but I meant in general. I couldn't remember.
Whoever so happens to be putting the fire, making the fire, please stop.
This
We
isn't-
need to talk. As she's
This is-
Gave you
literally-
the option.
I like to think that isn't the Tiefling saying that. That's just Haste saying, "Please, guys,
Yeah,
please."
chill. Players, stop doing that.
Elmas just yells up from where she's making the water, like, you still haven't given us a reason to.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's like, oh, hey guys, you were involved.
She still
Yeah, you
can't
look
see
down and you
anybody.
She will eventually. I'm on
Hear
my
it?
way.
Wait, stop! Brock's just barreling through a tree.
Dun 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 dun.
We missed the entire big bad evil guys battle because Brock's killed our only source of information.
Yep.
Oh, there it is! It's going out of
Oh
control.
hell! Oh no!
Well, the north is blocked.
Is it
Yeah. Sorry, Shadow. Oh no!
Oh no, I was about to ask, does it look like it's climbing up to where the professor is hiding?
It can't cross the
The late bed.
whatchamacallit. The
Nice.
dry riverbed.
Cool.
So like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
if we can break the trees down here, then the fire will not spread to the rest of the forest.
Yes.
So you two are holding the line down there. Good luck.
Yeah. Just wanted to let you know,
Oh
we're all
dear.
counting on you.
Put that axe to use. Cut some trees down. And the fire break.
Your job, it would be really useful if you were here ripping up trees.
He's
No one
ripping up
told
Drow.
me to. I've got my
I know.
I've got my priorities.
This is. Oh man, this is so good. This is so good. This is
The
working.
drow
Sorry, go ahead.
are consumed by the fire.
Oh,
You don't know if they're living or dead.
Okay.
oops.
We hear a sort of gargled scream, but
Yeah.
before it dries out because there's no air in his lungs.
So this is what's known as a catastrophic success. This is working exactly how I planned it to.
Just not in the way you anticipated.
Not.
Well, in the way you anticipated, but not to the enemies you anticipated.
I wasn't. Yeah.
It is now Professor's turn.
Cool. We're giving you plenty of time to talk. You just keep telling us to stop.
I don't think they can hear you anymore over that fire.
Well, yeah, I mean, can I even hear them screaming to stop
That
anymore?
fire's
Nope.
It's gonna be loud. Yeah, never mind
That-
then.
fire's
Okay.
gonna be so noisy.
I don't think any of us can communicate to each other anymore over that fire.
Yeah.
Other than the two
sort
clerics
of
next to
right
each
next
other.
To each other. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Time for some kind of solution. Let's see. What is there anything I could cast? Endure elements. No. Yeah. Right. I can't help control the spread of the flames. But then again, I'm not really sure what's going on, and I still have no reason to not.
Now you can
So,
now you can sneak back to the party and tell them what's going on.
yes, that is part 3 of the plan. I begin my extraction. So, because I don't know if I could hear these two yelling, or if I could hear Brock's crunching a drow. Probably not.
Not from the other side
Maybe-
of the flames.
No.
Maybe roll a perception to see if you could hear Elmas yelling.
Yes, haste.
Pretty big penalty if it is.
You good for that haste, or
I mean, yeah,
should I
but
just
there's-
assume that I don't know where they are?
Still,
He's muted.
you're muted.
God damn it.
Roll or not roll?
Keep doing that. Go ahead and roll a perception.
Uh-oh. Nope.
Nope.
Cool. I still think you're back where where you were. So, expeditious retreat adds 30, so I am going to be doing a sprint, or whatever it is. So
4 times your speed.
4
then.
times my speed, so that'll be 200 feet if I want to. So, 5.
You can basically sprint all the way down there.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Where does that get me? Gets me to there. Yeah, I can pretty much sprint all the way down there, so I would.
In a straight line, it has to be, just so you know.
Ah, okay. Well, then, in that case, if it's in a straight line, it would have to
Diagonal
be
is
at this
allowed,
angle,
but, like,
yeah,
Yeah, it's fine.
roughly that
It
angle.
works.
But I suppose maybe at this point I'd see steam or something, maybe.
Roll me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
See upon how perceptive you are.
Or if I'm
We're
just
still in the forest.
I'm just fucking booking it,
You
probably.
see a midget and a
There's
cat
gonna
fighting
be
a
a
fire.
lot.
There's gonna be a lot of
smoke and
steam.
stuff.
At a 24, you do see steam.
Alright, in that case, I will call it the entirety of my turn, but I would run out about there. Sprint out down there and go, ah! Hello there!
Professor,
Yes? In my
we're gonna be
defense,
having a discussion about fire safety after this.
in my defense, they spotted me first. I didn't intend to do this.
And you started a crown fire.
Once I was spotted, I did intend to do this.
You started a crown fire on purpose while we were in it.
I thought you were still back there.
We're in the forest.
Yes, as are the Drow.
And we are in the forest.
You were. Problem for later. Can we contain this?
Ooh, it's a crown fire.
It's possible that we could contain it.
Okay. Let's work on that
I have an
first.
I have an idea.
What's the
Break these
plan?
5 trees.
Yeah.
So for my turn, I'm thinking I might be able to use bull strength to try to rip up a tree and then try to smash some of the trees in front of me.
What's your current strength?
So
Yeah, what's your current strength? Oh, mass.
it would bring up my strength to 22.
Yeah, your strength is 14 at the moment.
14.
Yeah,
How-
so...
It would.
How would it bring you
My
to
strength is currently
22?
14. It would bring up my strength to 22. Because bull strength increases my strength by 2 per level. Our current level is 4, so 8.
Seriously?
No,
No,
it does not.
No, I
Good
did
lord,
not think
no.
it did.
No, I'm doing math. I'm doing math. Am I doing math wrong or am I?
It's just a
remembering?
flat
I'm
plus
only going
4.
to disc. Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, just a flat
Yes.
plus 4. It doesn't get better.
no.
Uh,
So it'd take you to 18, which would still be better, but still.
plus 4
Yeah.
strength to. No. Oh, no, I'm really sorry.
That's alright.
I misremembered. I'm really sorry.
That's alright,
So
you're
good.
mixing spells up.
I'm having
in
to
your
go onto
brain.
Discord every time I'm trying
It's
listening.
okay. It's okay.
Mm.
Oh,
It's
okay.
one. It's a minute per level, but it doesn't get better with level.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I.
It's alright. It's okay.
Where'd I get the 2 per level from?
Some other spell, probably.
Probably.
Right, so, I would imagine that would be my turn. So it'd be Kira's turn. Kira's create water dissipates. Is there anything more that Kira could do other than create water? Hey, Stuart.
Not really.
Oh, no, you are not muted. Cool. So, yes.
Not really.
Yeah, your strength is atrocious, so breaking shit's not gonna happen. So, another create water.
Sadly, your solution is over here.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Here's our solution's about to die in a fire.
I Like I said, I've got an idea.
First, I'm going to do a perception check. I don't see a freaking cliff there.
Okay.
I don't even see you. Oh, Professor.
She's probably heard me by this point, though.
I've heard you.
Yeah,
I can't see you.
that's fine.
I'm going to come back up just a little bit. Oh, hey, there's a riverbed.
That isn't on fire.
That isn't on fire.
Hooray!
It's right next to it. I'm going to, but of course, cast, create water.
Maybe if you soak the trees enough, the fire won't be able to catch on them.
Right there.
I love how we're burning all of the gang spells, just creating water.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip. We have no we have no maximum resist.
Ah, then
Uh-huh.
perfect. You can just keep doing that on. Actually, between the two of you, you can just keep doing it on that break until the fire goes out.
Honestly, I'm thinking about
Yeah, but
while
I
she's
can't
spraying water
see the cliffside here,
No, but
so I
she-
don't know that there's a cliff there.
He'd probably cast it further into the forest, though.
Yeah, instead of like on the very
More
edge.
towards Elmos. There we go.
Okay. Sure.
I don't know about this cliff, so
Okay.
I'm trying to protect both of us.
Fair enough. Alright,
Well, you know where one edge of it is, and that's good.
Yeah. So that's Kira's turn.
Yep.
Cool.
Rocks.
Where's that tiefling?
You can hear her shouting towards the north east.
Not very far then. Okay. Can I break my movement up or not? Like move, use my action, and then continue moving with the rest of it, or not?
I think
You allowed me to earlier.
Yes.
Okay.
Just as long as there's not another attack afterwards.
There's not enough for attack afterwards. This is just a drow, I assume.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Drow. Get clonked.
Brox casts Fist.
It's super effective.
You hit.
it is the mightiest of weapons.
This one's an uppercut to the chin.
Hmm.
His head comes off.
Nice.
I sort of,
His head goes and goes and goes out of your sight.
Damn it.
I sort of pause, turn, and it comes back down, lands in my backpack.
Cool. That works. Nice one, Shadow.
He will then I've moved to 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Yep. So I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4 to the edge into what looks like the dry. I guess it's a dry lake from where the waterfall dried up.
Yeah.
I'm just stepping out of the trees into that, sort of peering around at the cave.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Elmos, what you doing?
Is my turn.
Yes.
Do I see the cliff?
Roll me a perception check.
I mean, I figure we knew it was there beforehand, but
Yeah. The DC can't be too high. Higher than that.
You
apparently.
see the
Is
cliffside.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You cut out, Shadow.
I would light on fire, and I'm going to assume that means I'm aware it's not catching on fire. I
What
am
does
going to... The riverbed and the cliff are just fine over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, rock and dirt
I
doesn't
would-
really catch. So.
I don't know. There's a part of me that just wants to grab Kira and run in that direction.
Which direction?
Yes. Which direction?
Oh, into the riverbed.
Pretty much away from the fire. We don't have a lot of time to really discuss what we're going to do. The fire is a crown fire, so it's spreading quickly. We've almost got caught in it at least 3 times. We don't know where Brox is. We don't know where the professor... Well, we see where the professor.
Hello.
But for the most part, this is incredibly dangerous, and the best thing we can do is get the fuck away from it.
I mean, true. Though you're also thinking on the other side of things of we're the only
It's
thing
burning.
stopping it from spreading to the entire forest.
Dude, this entire forest is diseased, and it's killing it.
I do have a solution to that, though, without...
Which
Or at
you
least-
have not told us.
I have. Last session when I discovered it, I told everyone that I had a solution to it. I just didn't have the equipment or chemicals to... Haste. Was this the solution to it?
No.
Good. Okay, cool. I just suddenly thought, am I being really stupid and missed a crucial piece of information? So no, burning the forest down was not the solution. It's
So?
apparently a
It
solution.
appears to be working right now.
Yeah, until it hits the actual forest that surrounds this infected area, and then all hell's gonna break loose. Well, all hell has kind of already broken loose.
Yep, everything's already gone crazy.
But
So,
it's... Okay. Okay, no, you...
I'm working with what the information I have right now, and the information I have right now is the forest is killing the disease, which is what we wanted to do. If we go
Okay.
into the riverbed, we're not going to get burned.
Okay.
And it also means we'll be able to breathe and clear out our eyes, because one of the biggest dangers of fires is the fact our eyes are going to be burning.
Yeah.
If you've ever been anywhere near a fire, that is hell on your eyes.
Yeah. Burned, sunburn on your eyeballs.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm mutating right now.
He's... yeah.
That's nice. So Elmas is going to start running towards the cliff bed and grabbing Kira on the way.
Okay.
Does Kira allow it?
I mean, that's the question, but the thing... I don't know.
Yeah, does Kira
Grandpa?
allow
Yeah.
Elmas to grab her and carry on? Yep, okay,
Yeah.
cool. So, where do you want to get to, Elmas?
Five, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 25. That would be 30, if I'm measuring that correctly.
That ping? Go ahead. Move your character. I unlocked it.
Yeah,
Unless you can't.
yeah, that'll be 30.
5.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
You grabbed me and towed
And then
me.
she's just... pretty much. You weren't aware of where the safety zone was, and as soon as I was aware, it was just like, nope, we are losing this fight. Just turned, ran, grabbed her, and ran to safety.
And one
Copy
of
that.
One of those circles goes away, doesn't it?
And then as I put her down, it's just like, sorry, but we really need a plan. One that isn't just uselessly dump water on a fire.
All 3 of you. Professor looks around like, hey, where's Brox?
Yes.
And then I turn to look at the dumbass who I'm going to assume set this damn fire.
I mean, we all knew he threw fiery bombs.
Yeah.
I know. And then he kept throwing them.
You don't know that.
I mean, it's a fair assumption. That one I'm not going to hold against her. It is a very fair assumption. Well, no, I already told her. I already
Oh,
said,
yeah.
you know, I wasn't planning on doing this until they spotted me. Now the plan is working perfectly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Time for the drow, I guess.
yeah, time for the Drow survivors.
What remnants remain?
Yeah, Haste. Are we just gonna conveniently skip over all the Drow?
I think they're all dead.
They're probably all dead. They may have all burned up slightly.
Oh, one's shifted around a bit. Oh, they're still fighting the fire. The tiefling shouting. Is it still from the northeast or is it more northwest of me now? Muted haste.
No, I'm not muted.
Okay, just doing something.
Just moving things here.
Okay.
You hear the Tiefling shout out yet again. Continue with the fires! Continue with the fires!
Throw more bombs! Got
Okay,
it!
got it! Yes, ma'am! I rack up 2 more bombs.
I'm sorry, she should have been a
as
lot more
she-
clear with that one.
Yeah, do you want to rephrase that, Haste?
Continue putting out the fire! Continue putting out the fire!
There you go.
Yeah.
As the silhouettes of the drow just start collapsing in the fire.
Yeah. More fire.
You don't know-
okay. Need some fire. Wait, why is that mech here? Uh-oh. Never mind. Only a few people will get that joke. Okay, yeah, so, oh dear.
And then she goes to yelling towards everybody, but she doesn't know that no one can actually hear her,
Except Rox.
except for possibly Brox.
Hey.
Please, help! Put out the fire!
Okay.
As the fires grow.
Here they go again.
Yep. Would it be better to move the circles further into the forest rather than growing them now? Because they're now just going over everything that
Yeah.
wasn't flammable, so it's probably going to get a bit confusing.
I know that it's going to grow enough that the escape here is being cut off, so I'm sealed in now.
Probably, yes. I
It's
guess
fine by
you
me.
something like that, Host.
I anticipated this.
Oops.
Didn't quite anticipate getting onto me, but
Oops. Well, Brox is in the dried up river lake bed, so is
just on the
he
edge, yeah.
is he alright for the moment?
He's perfectly fine right there.
Oh, a bit toasty.
There's a
Hey,
message
Belwood.
from-
There is fire
Six.
right behind
Thank
you,
for the follow.
cutting you off from everything.
We've been struggling with Fantasy Grounds, but we're getting a bit better, I think. Thank you. And how are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you.
What was being said, other than this fire behind me?
Oh no, I
Cutting
was
you
telling-
off from everything.
Mhm.
Okay, well, it's not my turn, so...
Yeah. Well, the Drow are all consumed by the flames. Right.
Professor, your
So,
turn.
Bill, have you responded to the
Yes.
comments and the follow?
yes, I have. Thank you. I muted myself on Discord to
Okay.
do so.
Sorry.
No, I appreciate it. So, here's the thing. I don't have a solution to this, other than what has already been discussed. I throw fire. I don't not throw fire. What? Well done, Bill. That was a sentence. Whoops. Okay. So, right. I reasonably work out that if we break down a few trees, we can potentially stop this from getting worse. Because at the moment, this is the only opportunity that we're going to have to stop this from spreading any further. As soon as it spreads past that line, we've lost. Right? And then the whole forest goes down. Okay. So...
Can I roll a wisdom roll to see if I figure that out as well?
Well, I was going to chuck a knowledge nature at it or something, or engineering perhaps. What would be better? Well, knowledge nature would more likely be better. Yeah, with a +10. So
Nature for fire breaks.
yeah, do you mind if I chuck that in?
Go for it.
It's not great. 13. I mean,
You figure that out.
okay, cool. I say, if we break down and remove the trees in that kind of direction, we should be able to provide enough of a gap that the fire will stop spreading.
If me and Kira created water to hold off the fire, would you be able to destroy any of the trees, Professor?
More than likely not. I'm not the strongest of individuals. I also
Don't
lost
look
track
at
of how
me.
far
I can barely hold your freaking axe.
Where's Brox?
I point towards
20,
the giant blaze of
30.
fire, and that's in the distance. He ran ahead.
Oh.
So, okay. I start chopping. Do you start creating water?
I will attempt to start smashing down a tree with my pitiful strength.
I mean, the other thing I was gonna ask is, because the trees are really diseased and dry, would they be really weak? Like, a lot weaker than a normal tree
Yes,
would be?
they are
Yeah.
weaker than normal.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try and. So I've had a bit of a run-up with my expeditious retreat speed. I'm going to pretty much just try and shoulder barge a tree.
Not that weak.
I'm going to try. It's all
Okay.
I've got. I don't even have
trees.
I don't even have a bladed instrument on me, so.
I mean, being fair, it's one of the smaller trees compared to like this and all these.
Yeah.
So.
Can I throw a strength check at that, or what do you want?
Yes.
Okay. Wish me luck, gang.
Oh,
It's not bad.
that might be enough.
You hear it crack.
Ah, excellent. Just as planned. Just kind of lean into it and turn it away from the fire.
As you freaking lean on it, it so happens to start falling as you're leaning on it.
Timber.
All it needed was
Well,
just a little bit more to push it
may have to
over.
look into that. Thank you. Okay, cool. So that'll be my turn. Beginning the fire break.
That actually might be enough to require only one create water to douse this while it's being cut down now, because that tree's gone.
Yes. So yeah, Kira's turn. Make with the create water.
I am making with the create water.
Into the trees.
Once I get onto the right map setting.
That does tend to help. Yeah, we've been having issues with fantasy grounds, honestly, but we're muddling through.
I will censor that right
Fantasy
there.
Grounds has an affiliate program for streamers.
Yes. Which I appreciate.
Yes,
We'll
this
look
one.
into. So we might be able to.
Goes away.
Sure. Yeah, we might be able to do a better job in the future or something. We'll see. I will definitely look into that. Thank you, Bill. Okay, so there goes the create water. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
And thus ends my turn. Rocks!
Brox.
Hello. I'm on fire.
You're in trouble.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Drow shout. Is the Drow shouting coming from the entrance to that cave now, or is she elsewhere?
The Tiefling shouting.
Yes.
Shouting. Okay, they come from over there. Okay. From what I can see, is the smoke of the fire going into the cave, or is it like rising above and going over? Like,
It's going over the cliffside.
okay, so it doesn't seem to be. So anyone in the cave isn't going to suffocate, from what I can see.
That's correct.
All right, cool. I'm going to the cave.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, inward 8. Into the entrance with my movement. What do I see?
You are right next to a Tiefling.
Oh, hi.
Hey, come here often? No.
Looking into the
Hey,
cave.
did you start? It's like, hi, did you start this fire?
Okay, does the cave like go anywhere, or is it like just a small cave that has like a back to it? Because I know that the other tunnel one probably went further, like the first cave. I don't know about this one.
Do you so happen to have low light or dim vision?
I have both currently because of my beast morph feature that I just got.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you see a nice long tunnel.
Okay, nice long tunnel. See, I had two options here: go for the cave or use my newfound climb speed to go over the cliff. I don't think that fire's getting put out anytime soon.
No thanks to whoever said it, we're not getting out of here anytime soon, says the Tiefling right next to you.
Well, it's not getting in here, looks like. Just having a nice awkward moment with my steroided up form next to her. So you live around here, or?
This is so bad.
Yes, this is my cave. You just destroyed my forest.
I didn't do anything. That was the fire.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
This is amazing.
Oh my god.
He like reaches back into his backpack and pulls out a ration and is like, "Want a snack?" The drow head that fell into the backpack falls out the side and rolls into the smoke.
Fuck.
He looks at you and goes, "Yeah, you did. You're the one that so happened to have killed." Looks at the skull rolling into the smoke. Can't identify it off of the dead facial features type of ordeals being skinned off.
I mean, the face is fine. I punched the head off.
Rock himself and
It's more an
robots.
issue of how charred it is.
Well, yeah, it is now.
Well, now, yeah.
Oh,
I
you
mean-
I think you killed Lou.
He was coming right at me.
Oh.
He shouldn't have been unless you were in the fire.
We're trying to go around it. I mean, it's a big fire. And, it's really hard to see. I saw a guy with a sword. What am I meant to do but start throwing hands? Especially when we've been robbed by Drow up the road before, so...
Was his name Lou Kaut? Sorry, I had to.
No, that's perfect.
Oh, you're
Pardon me for assuming I was about to get shanked again.
the community manager for Fancy Grounds. Well, thank you for dropping by. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we'll definitely look into that. Thank you. We have been.
Now do you want- Now, do you want my trail mix or not? We're gonna be here a little while.
She grabs your freaking
look for
trail
this
mix
order.
and says,
Check him out.
"You guys are assholes."
You hear from them from distantly beyond the fire. No, we're assholes.
Quiet, God!
You better not be the Abadar guy she keeps talking about.
Abaddon.
I'll punch you so hard you'll be shitting coins for a week.
Anyway, I think Brox's extremely awkward conversation has probably taken the rest of his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, undoubtedly.
That was incredible. That was incredible, Bearsworth.
My friend, I have 7 charisma.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it
Yeah.
shows.
That is such a good moment.
Oh no. Oh,
All right, well, it's Elmos's turn.
that's fantastic.
Okay.
Time for Elmas to save the day.
So, out of curiosity, is that little blue circle next to the black circle another patch of create water, or is it a forest? Another fire?
That's fine.
That's the fire. It so happened to have spread right around the enclosed area.
Yeah.
Fire?
Yes.
So, because we got to create water here.
Okay.
If you
Am
hit...
I able
Oh,
to?
sorry. Go ahead.
I was actually going to ask, am I able to do another create water and then just start chopping as quickly as I can? No, 2 separate movements.
Mm-hmm.
Actions.
If you
Uh,
cut down this tree, Hira can maintain the create water where it is, and then we've got time to work in the create water zone for like the next 2 or 3 trees or whatever.
Never know. That forest is
5, 10,
quite dense
15,
right there.
20. Am I able to actually get that far? I don't think I
That's a
am.
good question.
Don't you have like a movement boost ability?
Yeah, but I can't use it and then start chopping.
25,
What?
30.
Can
Oh
you
no,
guys take
you're...
your action?
I thought it was a free action to increase your movement speed.
Yeah, it's a
I
free
thought so
action.
too.
Yeah, they're. Well, it's an
So-
action. Wait. Domain spell. 1 hour per level. No, long strider is 1 standard attack, 1 standard action.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh,
yeah,
your free action is to remove difficult terrain. That was it.
yeah.
I mean, you can get to
The next tree along.
yeah, you can get to here and cut the tree that's in the water zone, and then when the fire spreads to here, Kira can put it out with a water blast.
Yeah.
And then keep going. So yeah, still do it, just not the first.
Yeah, that would
tree.
work.
Yeah. Alright. Excellent.
Go to here, start chopping. Am I in the woody area, or
This one has been removed
do I need to
by
move in
the.
1 square?
That's...
Well, this one's been removed by the halfling. This
Yeah.
one is the next one.
Yes, yeah.
There you go.
20, 25, 30. Yeah, cool. Oh,
Strength roll?
ish.
Strength roll.
Alternatively, you do have an axe, so
Yeah, could
You
we
can
call
also
it
do
an
your
attack?
axe roll.
Axe attack! Cool. Does that do it?
So I've
That hits.
I've rolled 17. Okay. Do I have to
Your
roll damage,
axe
or
so
is the tree
happens to
just
go
down?
straight through
considering-
it.
Nice.
Okay. Does it cut a bunch of them because of how weak it is? As I just actually, I don't have cleave.
you do not have cleave.
Okay.
There's still 3 more trees, but you're well on the way.
Cool. Okay. Good swing. Very good. Next up, the Drow that still live continue following their last instruction. I don't think they succeed somehow. Oh, this is
Drow talks back at
Tiefling.
Brox. Was it someone in your party that so happened to have put my forest on fire?
Brock shrugs. Maybe. I didn't see it. I think someone said there was an explosion and then went running over here and we saw fire.
So instead of help putting it out as I was trying to shout, you decide to put it more ablaze.
I didn't do that.
I don't know upon who did.
I mean, it didn't look like it was under control when you guys kind of were just running in there and burning while they kicked bushes. It didn't look like it was working very well.
They were doing the best that they could with what they had.
I'm sure they were, but wouldn't it have been better to, like, get in the cave here instead of, burning?
Yeah, but they were, and she actually tries casting.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
Right then and there, mid-chat, starts to try to cast.
Cast what?
I suppose we'll find out.
If is she visibly casting something in my direction or away from me?
In your direction.
Oh, okay. Is it an attack of opportunity?
It's
That is an attack of opportunity. She is in your square. She's 5 feet from you.
She can take a concentration check to prevent the attack of opportunity.
Yep.
So, concentration check.
I'm not sure what the DC is on that.
I'll find out.
DC equal to 10 plus half the damage of the continuous source. No, that's not right.
Concentration. Injury spell. Casting defensively. When you want to cast a spell without provoking attacks of opportunity, you must succeed a concentration check. DC 15 plus double the level of the spell you're casting. You lose the spell if you fail.
And concentration is caster level plus your ability score modifier on your D20.
So, what's the spell level, Haste?
Spell level is 1.
Okay, so DC is 17.
Yep. D20 adding caster level plus ability score modifier for whatever your spell whatever your spell casting stat is.
Yes.
And fails the spell.
Whoops.
Is that fail the spell, or I get to swing?
So here's the thing. In
What
the
spell was
SRD, it says
If fail, you lose a spell.
if you fail, you lose the spell. It doesn't say that you may get the attack of opportunity. So I think you still don't get the attack of opportunity.
Okay, they just lost the spell.
Yeah, the spell fizzled.
Yep.
Fair. If they had tried to do it without casting defensively, they may have kept the spell, but I would have got to swing at them.
Yes, and then they would have had to make a concentration check if you hit them anyway.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. Alright, cool. So,
It would have been a harder check because I can hit hard.
yes, because it's based on damage or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I was moving a bit prematurely, I apologise. If the round goes back to me.
Round does go back to you.
Cool, I'm shoulder charging another tree.
Okay.
Go straight to 10! Yeah, why is this working?
Describe on how you took that tree down.
You learned much from Brox.
From Brox, yeah, Brox has been teaching me the fine art of tree felling with your fists. So I get a run up. I assess the part of the tree that is weakest, connecting like the body to the roots, and I slam into it with all of my might. Again, it cracks. I swing it around away from the fire and allow it to fall safely away.
All right.
Okay, this seems to be working.
Somehow.
I'm not going to complain. Perhaps
No,
it is.
you shouldn't be.
Perhaps it is Abadar's will. Uh-oh. Look, as I said, everything was fine until they saw me.
So you started a crown fire.
So I started a partially controlled burn.
You started a crown fire.
Sure, yes. But I didn't originally intend to do this.
You threw a firebomb into a dry forest.
Yes, but I originally didn't intend to do this. However, when I was discovered, that was when my intent changed.
My
I know.
facial expression is not changing.
I know. I know. The professor's probably trying to continue to talk circles around you, at least for the moment. He's not succeeding.
No, the dwarf is literally just like, no, you started a crown fire.
Yeah, this is all your fault. Deal with it. You're not wrong. You are right. But,
Over this way.
anyway. Alrighty, so yeah.
I believe it's now my turn.
Yes, I am done.
And I will yet again.
Let's create water.
Wander on in and create some water.
Yes. Seal it off. Oh man.
And thus ends my turn.
Cool. Brox!
I'm throwing hands!
Yeah.
Do you actually know what spell she tried to cast, or...?
No, but
do
it
you
was
just-
at me, and so
Yeah.
Okay.
Brox disapproves. So Brox starts throwing hands.
Brox smash.
Luckily, since I'm using unarmed strikes, they can be non-lethal without penalty. So,
Nice.
non-lethal throw!
Bonk.
It's,
Well, that 19 is a crit.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
It's 31 non-lethal.
Ooh. Bonk.
I
Oh,
can't.
Good
I
night!
can't believe
that's-
That's...
Just
Got
ride
her.
your DTT. You took her past her 0 mark.
So she's well and truly unconscious.
I could have used I could have used my knockout ability, but I didn't want to declare it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I've well and truly knocked her unconscious with a flat-out face punch.
It's like
Just, what the fuck? I just reflexively straight punch to the face.
no custard Brox. Bonk.
Rocks no like magic!
Yeah.
Not even that, just to talking things out. Like shakes his hand a bit from where. It's not even hurt from where he's cracked her skull against the wall, but
It's more like you were trying to make friends. You were trying to be friendly.
yeah, he was like trying to see if we could like at least have a temporary ceasefire while the fire's burning, and then she
Yeah.
was like, "Cast magic." It's like,
Like-
fucking rude.
No. Bonk. So yeah, you just fucking lamp her. She goes down.
I'll lamp her, sort of watch the fire for a minute, then sort of grab her by the collar and sort of pull her a bit further into the cave, and like
So-
sit down on a rock and wait. So I'm like, I guess I'm in, like, 10 feet in, like, the cave like this. Well,
I'm bored.
Nothing now to do but wait.
starts going through her pockets.
Fair enough, yep. What does Brox find in her pockets? What's it got in its pockets?
Inside of your pockets, inside of her pockets, you so happen to find a grand total of 2 copper, 5 silver, 1 gold.
Pockets it. No hesitation, he pockets it.
My treasurer sense is suddenly tingling.
That was 1 gold, 5 silver, you said?
Mhm.
And 2 copper. Okay. There we go. Lovely.
He stole the loot.
I did all the work.
I mean, yeah, you did just
Yeah.
you took out the boss of this fight, so yeah, entitled to a bit of loot in above and beyond. Well, what we're able to recover from the fire when it finally stops.
Anybody else doing anything?
Us?
Other than
Gonna
keeping the fire from spreading past where it's currently at?
Nope. Elmas is going to continue chopping the trees when she gets that last one. She's
Well, if you hit,
going to start going in that direction so that... Pardon?
you'll need to hit this one first, and then we're good. My hit, your... Hang on. I've lost track of it. We've only broken 3 trees so far, haven't we? So...
Well,
Yeah.
break that one, and we're good, but break the one in front of that after that, and
Yes.
we're probably set.
Yeah. Nice. Chop.
I chop the tree, and so then I'm going to start trying to direct people to start pulling out the trees, so before just chopping more towards the bit that isn't on fire to make sure the fire definitely cannot spread. Well, you know, since that's all burning out, I'm going to assume Kira is going to be doing the create water as well to hold it off.
Yep.
Cool. Are we essentially out of combat?
So she's going to suggest that plan.
We are currently completely out of combat.
Okay. Are we able to halt the spread of the fire?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
How long does it take for it to burn itself out?
That is a good question.
How long
Takes
is
about
Elmas?
4 hours.
4 hours.
So
Holy shit.
Working on the
Hey, Professor.
railroad.
Yes.
how long do you think Elmas is going to be yelling at you for starting a crown fire?
More than a day.
More than that,
Mm.
how long do you think it's going to be before you think Brox is dead?
Yeah.
He didn't
So,
come out of the fire.
You said that Brox
I
went
know.
in there.
Yes! Into the crown fire that you started!
Shit.
She's basically going to be yelling at you for at least 2 hours, with the assumption that you got at least one of our companions dead and could have got all of us killed.
What was I supposed to do? There were 30 of them, and they were very capable of
Not
killing me.
started a crown fire! That thing could have spread to us even in our hiding place! That thing spreads! Do you know how fast a crown fire spreads?
I do now.
This entire forest is tinder!
Yes. Yes, I'm well aware. So,
Elma... Yeah, no, she's just...
I-
Elmas is just going to keep yelling.
that's fine. I make a point to upturn my sling staff to point to the staff part of it and say, "This does not have the capability to defeat 30 Drow in my hands."
So
I
you
didn't-
almost got us killed.
I didn't want to do this.
Meanwhile, Brox is tying up the tiefling.
Yeah,
on his rope.
tiefling.
And like, if there's anything of note on her other than her like leaving her clothes alone, then he'll just like take that off her. Like,
Out of curiosity, do you hear the yelling?
nope, fire's too loud.
Fire's dying. after for a couple of hours.
I've been out here for a while. I'm just taking a nap.
Well, because you two would
bet-
still be able to create water, would you be able to fight it more efficiently than 4 hours?
You know what?
Surely that would make... Yeah, we'd be able to... Well, you guys would be able to take care of this within an hour, I would imagine.
Time and a half, maybe 2 hours.
About an hour and a half.
Hour and a
We can
half.
Put
Yeah,
all of this out.
okay.
Yeah, Elmas is taking her time to make sure she yells at the professor.
Entirely fair. Okay.
It's like, I do not give a damn about the wilderness. I prefer cities. You could have got us killed. No,
I did not mean to.
I know. I know. Out of character, I get
That's
it.
fine.
In character, no.
Yeah.
Elmas has issues.
That's fair. In the yelling, would you say that it was killing the infection?
Oh yeah, at one point she's going to bring up the fact that literally the only good thing you did during this was kill the disease in that part of the forest.
Wait. What?
It's not...
Are you certain?
Professor, use your head. If the disease was spread by fire, you would have infected us with a disease, with a crown fire, as well as everyone who's downwind from this thing. We are fine. That means as well, including a bunch of other factors, which I'm not going to list out of character because I'm not smart enough and I don't care.
That's fine.
She's basically going into the detail, and then it's like, the disease was killed by the fire.
Fascinating.
And that is the only good thing you have managed with this.
I would actually scoop up some of the burned remains and start running tests on it.
Can we tell if the burned remains are still Drow?
I'd be aiming for the burned remains of the trees, not the Drow.
No, I want to know because if the answer is no, I have another thing to yell at you about.
Oh, we'll have 30 pristine Drow skulls. Slightly singed.
Right. After tying up and taking any notable items off, Brox is gonna brew up a new mutagen. He's
Yep.
got the time.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Just taking shit from the cave.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, seriously, I really want to know if towards the end you just hear the yelling.
Yeah,
Like, just as everything's dying down, you just hear look up at the sound of, "You could have gotten us all killed!" Yes, you told us that the first 2 hours ago.
He's like,
And I'm still going on about it!
he's like around the corner of the cave, like out of sight of direct. If you're looking straight into the entrance, you can't see because he's just like to the side,
Yeah.
behind a bit of a rock, with her like laying there tied up. And you sort of, if you had the point of view, you'd sort of see a face poke around, just sort of like an ear cocked, like.
You could have almost gotten us killed. You got Brox killed.
I wish to argue that point, and I point. I point
Do you
towards the
see
cave.
Do you see him?
Roll perception check.
Oh
It's
my
smoky.
It is smoky, that's fair.
Our eyes are still going to be at least slightly singed from the fire,
Yeah.
even especially if we've been fighting it.
Yeah, true. 13.
You do not.
It's not making a stealth check, though.
I'm not making a stealth
Oh.
check, but I'm hard to see in the first place in
That's
this
fair. Okay.
situation.
Uh,
And like leans back and just sort of continues his
oh,
potion.
fuck's sake.
Hey, it's still smoky out there. He doesn't know the fire's completely gone.
Yeah, I
Or if
didn't,
Yeah.
Mostly gone.
didn't mean for any of you to come to harm. What should I have done in that situation? That I was detected?
Ran towards us so we could have fought them.
But then, if I'd got you not involved earlier, then you'd have been even under even more threat. Or I would just straight up wouldn't be able to do anything.
So you started a crown fire which was guaranteed to kill all of us, with the exception of the slight luck that we were able to find this one patch of dirt we could hold off with create water and an axe.
Which I knew we were going to be able to do. Which I thought I was
No,
going
you
to be able
weren't.
to do.
Nope, you
This-
got lucky. You got lucky. You almost got me killed, and I almost didn't get paid. And to top it all off, you got one of our teammates killed. We
At
might
that
not
exact
get paid-
moment, Brox comes walking out of the smoke with a tiefling slung over his shoulder. Hey!
Hey!
Amendment! You didn't get him killed, but you almost got us killed.
What are we talking about?
Him starting a crown fire.
Oh yeah, that did
While
great. Killed
we
all
were
the drow.
Yeah! High five!
He high fives you, you go flying.
Ow! My
Hey, we
shoulder
should try-
hurts.
Anyway, whoever this is,
I'm not healing that. Says
No, who-
Kira.
Very
Brox,
glad to see you're still alive, Brox.
Heard you yelling.
Brox, do you have any injuries?
No, I'm
Kira.
fine. He is not even burned. Not a single singe. His clothes aren't even singed. He's fine.
Now, I
He
knew
like-
there was a
he
cave
like-
back there, but I wasn't certain it was going to survive the fire.
He like tosses the tiefling on the ground, still tied up and still unconscious currently.
Ah,
I don't know who she is. She casted a spell at me, so I knocked her out.
Do you know what the spell was?
Mm-hmm. She pointed at me.
Eh. Fair.
I tried talking to her, and she called us assholes for starting a fire.
Oh no, there's one asshole amongst our group that isn't me.
Huh. Guess we got two then.
I just point at the professor.
the professor who has now taken to scooping up drow skulls.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, half of the problem was you nearly didn't get paid, right, Almas?
They better still pay us.
If they don't, I'm gonna have words.
So will I.
The thing is, I'm not very good at words.
Just yell at them.
Seemed to work for her. I point at the tiefling. It seemed to work perfectly fine for her.
I mean, I offered her some trail mix. Just, she didn't seem... And she took it. Just, I guess it didn't tide things over.
Ah.
I mean, I told her I didn't start the fire.
It was always burning while the world kept turning.
Exactly.
Would it be possible to do the progressive maintenance slap of awakening?
On the tiefling.
Yes.
Oh dear, okay.
Go right ahead.
Actually, no, I think I actually would kill her with the state she's currently in.
It's...
Cure light wounds.
Okay.
Doesn't a cure spell cure all non-lethal damage in one go?
Mm-hmm.
Or am I misremembering?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
So it should wake her up, but I don't think it really puts her over the lowest, so she's still gonna be beat to crap.
I mean, you just said it heals all non-lethal damage, so she'll be at full health suddenly. Cause
No. She'll be at 0.
Non-lethal.
Okay.
Well, no, she'll be at yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it'd be
no,
worth.
she'd be at 1,
Okay.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
think.
Yes,
Can we
she
call
will
it-
be at 1.
Okay, yeah. So you cast Cure Light, and she... Well,
Oh,
does-
heal non-lethal damage at the rate of 1 hit point per moment. When a spell or ability cures hit point damage, it also removes an equal amount of non-lethal damage.
okay, I'm misremembering then.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She's tied up. She's surrounded by 4 people,
And
one of whom.
And I may have accidentally taken her arcane focus, whatever it may be,
Huh,
because I
Yep.
took all her shit.
if she had one, yeah.
She'd have had one.
I continue collecting skulls. Do I find... How many do I find?
You find a grand total of 29 of them.
Nice!
The one that's missing, you find a
Yeah.
body, but it has no head.
Yeah. Well, I thought there were about 30, and I got 29. But there was a corpse with no skull anywhere near it.
And another one weird with no ribs left.
Yeah. So 29 is the count.
Oh, that's probably near the cave. It rolled out of my pack.
Am I to assume that you're the reason there's one without a head?
I mean, I just punched him. It's not my fault his head came off.
Are
Sounds
you
fair.
really that shocked?
Just checking. I'd wander off to go and find the other head, skull, whatever remains of the remains.
Yep, back here. The skull's not going to move. But we do need to question her.
Oh, that cave does go down to like a tunnel or something, by the way.
Huh.
But we still need to question her.
Is here the best place?
Carrot pipes up. Probably not.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic to see if I can sense anything nearby.
The only thing that you so happen to see is nothing.
Okay.
Well, if we do it near the cave, then anything that's inside it could surprise us.
I mean,
If
there's
we do it
two
out here-
caves.
Uh-huh.
I'm concerned about other things finding us. We know there's a lot less life in these forests to come and investigate, but some might still be wandering in this direction.
Don't animals like not go near fire? They go like the
No.
other way.
Yes and no.
Yep. I can't think. You know what? Yeah, sure. Hey, Brox, let's go to that cave you found.
I mean, all right.
And then the professor can go looking for the head.
Works for me. I'll go looking for the head.
Should Brox be the one that carries the tiefling over to the cave?
Yeah, he'll shoulder her again.
Mm-hmm.
Right over here.
Okay. So yeah, we make our way back to the. Do I find the missing head? I suppose
Yes.
Cool. And that makes 30. Fantastic.
So, how do we carry all 30 heads?
Do you got any rope?
It's currently tying our captive. Naturally,
No.
no, that's yours. I have
not right.
I have some.
Doesn't
I should have
matter.
some rope.
Doesn't matter. We can. Well,
We'll loop
Actually-
the rope through the eyes so that's all on like a belt, a skull belt of rope.
GM.
Yes.
I have a bedroll. I could just unroll it, then we can put all the heads inside, tie it up.
GM.
Yes.
Can we put the 30 skulls / heads into the bag of looting?
Yes.
Cool. We don't need to worry about them. Let's go.
Amazing.
Interrogation.
Okay. I've cast Cure Light Wounds, so she should be awake.
Oh, I should move Kira over here, but whatever. Okay. So,
Oh yeah, right.
she wakes up. What happens? Immediately start yelling and screaming, or what happens, Haste?
She has a black eye, that's what.
Yeah.
Okay. She wakes up and looks up at Brock and goes, "What the hell?"
What do you mean, what the hell? You were casting something at me.
Yeah. Do you not want to be fireproof? Be able to get through this?
Whoops.
You could have told me. How was I supposed to know?
I mean, good manners do dictate you at least tell people the spell you're about to cast. Unless you're trying to kill them.
when someone cuts off mid-conversation to start casting magic at me, ooh, magic, I get a little twitchy, you know? I'll throw hands.
Obviously.
We're all just really unimpressed with that.
Okay, perhaps that wasn't the best way to introduce yourself to my friend here. Let's uh-oh.
Oh, I figured out who started the fire, by the way.
Points at the professor.
Helmas also points at the professor, just still with thunder in her face, just still furious.
Elmas, can you recite why we were hired? For me, please.
Do you want me to pull out the entire contract and recite it, or do you want me to just tell the tale of what happened when we arrived?
Summarize it, please.
I summarize the tale, just going into a bit more detail about the whole, yeah, we're getting paid to murder all the Drow that keep messing with all the trades. You know, Cleric of Abadar, that's generally the bit I care more about.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just tack on a, by the way, was this interplanar disease that's out there your fault, or did that just happen?
That was directed at the Tiefling, Haste.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
The Tiefling, from all of the knowledge that just spat at her type of ordeal,
Mm-hmm.
looks at you and goes, so you're the ones that are trying to interfere with our plans.
Well, I mean, we're getting paid to do so, so yeah.
Why are your Drow up top? Up here, raiding.
We need supplies.
And the entire Underdark isn't providing anymore?
No.
Hmm. Well. Cool. So.
Sense motive.
Yeah.
Is that what it is to see if they're telling the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you mind if I chuck in as well?
Yes.
Cool. Oh, never mind. I'm not. I will not.
Elmas is annoyed enough that she's paying very close attention.
Yeah.
You notice that she is bluffing from Kingdom Come.
Okay.
So she's lying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's lying.
What's she lying about, sorry?
The entire Underdark isn't providing for them anymore.
The Underdark, a home of so many different species I cannot even be bothered to remember off the top of my head, including Drow, is no longer making enough food to support you all, so they sent out 30 Drow, a Tiefling, and whoever's hiding in the cave.
I'm just gonna quickly
And everyone we killed on the way here.
check something real quick. Nope. Okay.
Oh dear. Wow.
Rock sort of leans over to the professor and like almost like a stage whisper.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck's the Underdark?
Oh, sweet Abadar, what did they teach you?
No one taught me anything.
Right. The Underdark
We don't-
is.
We don't get to get taught in an orphanage.
Okay, the Underdark is the world beneath the world, where a vast ecosystem of creatures and beings, intelligent, unintelligent, sapient, sentient, non-sapient, non-sentient life, lives and breathes under our feet. It's the home of the Drow.
Okay, Brox. Can you please just do a hour's talk with the priest at the church? He does this talk with every single novice cleric. It's not boring. He will explain it, answer your questions, you'll get free food.
Sure.
Bluff check.
That's not a bluff check.
Elmas,
That
that's a
wasn't
sense
a-
motive. No, that the Elmas gets a sense motive, but that's a bad bluff check. Oh man. You nearly got away with it.
I have a +8 to my sense motive,
Yeah,
so
No.
he was
Never mind. Sorry.
not going to get away
Uh,
with
said it
that
was
unless it
completely
was a 1.
He said it with a straight face, but it's very, very clear. He
Look,
that's a problem for later. Right. Is this where you came up from, then? Down here?
No.
Do I believe her?
no, it's
You do not believe her whatsoever.
very late.
Fantastic. Sorry, go ahead,
If-
Shadow. Shadow? Hello, Shadow.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, we can hear you again.
Fantasy ground.
We can hear you again.
Hello, I am back. Let's
Okay.
make everyone on fantasy ground.
Yeah, so what were you saying?
No, I was basically just gonna be like, we are talking about this later.
Yeah. So, okay. I... Look. Here's the thing. I don't fight like my companions here. I don't fight like Brox with my fists. I don't fight like Elmas with her axe and her holy knowledge of how the world actually works.
Throws
I-
fire.
I set fire to things. Now, as was,
Professor,
problem for later.
if you start... Yeah,
Prob-
no, as soon as you just go... Yeah, I know, it's just like,
Yeah.
Professor?
Yep, we still haven't finished that discussion, Elmas, I'm well aware. Not in front of the prisoner.
No, the prisoner is fully aware of what you did.
Yet. Right.
Later.
It's about
I'm stopping.
she said, Brox will stage whisper to Elmas,
It's about providing a united front.
Exactly.
Oh, you know how to do that.
Duh. You gotta survive on the streets somehow.
And yet you don't learn the lesson of taking knowledge wherever you could.
I take knowledge where I can. People don't give it.
And then when it's offered, you say no.
Yep.
Problem for later. Now, miss, what do we even call you? What's your name?
I'm
Let's just call
Tifa.
her
Chiefer.
Tifa the Tiefling.
Chiefer. Right, Chiefer.
Yes, Chifa.
Chiefer. You're not helping yourself. Look, here's the thing. We know that Drow have been raiding caravans. We know they've been raiding caravans fairly unsuccessfully, but it's got the locals all scared and riled up. Now, you're not telling me, but you are telling me because you're not lying very well, that you and your friends came up from this tunnel. Now, you are telling me that we're interfering with your plans. You're not telling us what those plans are. You know that now that we're paid per drow killed because you've been causing such a disruption. And you're not telling us why you've come up here truly in the first place. Now, here's the thing. As I was saying before I was interrupted, I shoot daggers at Elmas.
Elmas is not repentant in the slightest.
Don't care, doesn't matter. As I was saying, I don't fight physically. I make things. I'm an alchemist. I combine chemicals and natural materials, and the way I defend myself is throwing things that explode at people. Now, there were a hell of a lot more of you than there were of me. But you were all in a relatively confined and extremely flammable area. I stand by what I did.
It was a good plan.
I
He
defeated.
almost got us killed.
I defeated
I
the
was
Drow.
fine.
I defeated the Drow in the local area. Everyone that we care about survived, and we're getting paid for it. Now, nothing in our contract mentions a Tiefling. But also, we do have questions that you could answer, and we'd be more likely to let you go. To where, that doesn't really matter. But if you're going to keep being stubborn and not helping us, then, well, Brox was being nice when he hit you previously. And I, with the end of my sling staff, I do tap the rather large bruise at the side of her head.
And when you so happen to tap at the bruise at the side of her head, she starts casting a spell. Verbal only.
Okay, I jam my stick in her mouth.
Not a euphemism.
Not a euphemism, I jam my sling staff part into her mouth. Because the bruise on her head is pretty close to her mouth.
I'm sorry, Professor. What was that about letting her go?
I do... Okay, so, a couple of things first. Haste. There's a concentration check there. It's going to be a hell of a difficulty if you want to do it, or you can just say she fails because I shoved my sling staff in her mouth.
Yeah, she does fail.
Okay, cool. And I look at Elmas with genuine exasperation and say, we're not here to kill tieflings. And she could be a good source of information.
So we could take her to the guard after we're done with this.
That's a possibility as well.
I mean, and there also the possibility, Dwarf, of, you bring this up when she's not right there in your shot,
In which case, he should be rolling a bluff check.
No, I genuinely meant that there was a chance that we'd let her go. But that's up to her whether or not she believes that.
I did wait to say it until after she tried to cast another spell.
True. You did
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll kind of take the hint from that one then and say, casting spells at us is not helping your chances of getting out of this. Help us help you.
If it happens again, I can bury her under the mountain.
I take a moment to assess the inside of this cave.
No, I can make a new one.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm kind of thinking out loud. Well, if we collapse this cave, then no more Drow will come out of this tunnel for a while. I mean, that might be a good possibility if we just bring the mountain down on top of this cave. But then again, we are getting paid per head, so. But then we might be going into the entire Underdark if we go down this tunnel. So.
I mean, there was never a limit to how many heads we could bring.
True.
Yeah, I think they did also say that we could discuss if we found it. If we had to add things.
If we found more information or more useful shit.
That's what it was.
Sure. So. So, I look down at the Tiefling again and I say, please, Miss Schiefer, Help us help you. Why are you up here? Why are you up here with the Drow? And I gingerly remove my sling staff from her mouth.
She says nothing.
Okay.
There's a crunching sound. Brox is eating some trail mix.
Intimidate check, please. Please, can Brox have an intimidate check from that?
Yeah.
I'll go for it.
At the very least, his presence
Ooh.
should be an intimidate check. He just
Yeah.
knocked her out in one hit.
True. That's not fantastic. Actually,
I
would,
offered to-
would he get a
I offered
bonus?
it to you first.
Would he get a bonus from the fact that I'm trying to talk her around to our way of thinking, or at least understand the situation? Haste.
Give me a second here.
Okay.
No need to.
No need to. She flubbed it.
She flubs it.
Fantastic.
I wasn't even trying to intimidate. I just wanted to eat trail mix.
Yeah, but the man who she knows punched the head off of a drow made an ominous crunching noise nearby. Okay. So, Chifa, what are you and your drow doing up here, and why?
Maybe I should give you a little bit of our plan.
Please.
Well, first off, I was right pertaining to trying to gather resources.
Mm-hmm.
That I was not bluffing on.
Okay.
But we were trying to essentially go with the plague.
With the plague
Oh,
afflicting the trees.
Oh, the plague.
She looks over at the professor and says, "Yeah, you probably noticed it."
Yes. Quite the thing. Came from hell, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get
And
hold
we've
of
been
that?
helping it grow.
How did you get hold of that? Who did you sell your soul to?
A demon.
Those are real?
Yes, demons are real, Brox.
Okay.
Rocks. If anyone who's very large and red, with horns and contracts hanging from them, tries to sell you something, say no.
Looks at the tiefling.
Yeah, I mean, you said that the tiefling
Like
is
that, but bigger.
red-skinned, I believe?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes, don't...
Are you being racist again, dwarf?
No.
Tieflings
No.
aren't demons, are they?
Tieflings are the offspring of
Demons.
demons and, well, they're half-breeds of demons and willing individuals. Usually willing individuals. Well,
No, what I just
depending on-
described was a contract demon, and they will generally find you at your lowest moment and offer you a contract.
Been there, done that.
Did you
So,
sign anything?
No, I have my low moments, though.
Okay, you're fine.
so you've been helping this disease grow within a forest.
Mm-hmm.
For what purpose?
Trying to create a bedding to where they can come up from.
Bedding. What?
As she repeats herself, a betting to where they can come up from.
Oh, abetting, aiding and abetting.
Yes.
Right. Wait. So, you've been trying to turn this forest into a portal to hell.
Yes.
That I am going to
What?
try and sense motive.
What do you even
I'm
get out of
going-
that?
He's
I'm
eating
gonna-
a trail mix.
Rox, I'm not discussing the pointed demon contracts with you.
Yes. That probably isn't how that works. I kind of look questioningly at Elmas.
You rolled sleight of hand.
Oops. Yeah. No. I rolled sleight.
You rolled sleight of
I
hand.
hit the wrong button. Sorry, I'm done. Whoops.
I'll join the gang.
Okay. Oh, my sense motive is garbage though.
Don't worry. I got this.
One better than my sleight of hand. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Do we believe her?
You do believe her.
Huh. It's weird.
That's
Well,
what?
that's not good.
Okay.
Kara so
Elmas.
happens to
Oh,
pop
sorry.
off
Yep.
with some history
Mm-hmm.
pertaining to the one particular band of hell. As you know, hell so happens to have multiple levels.
Yeah.
One band, it's called the I can't exactly remember upon which band it is, but what they do is they try to create with a plague of some sort, a 5-pinned wheel, a pentagram. And inside of that pentagram, they can come through on said known plane.
I pull out the map we have of the local area.
Okay.
And I kind of trace my finger around the area that we think is infected. Would that be making... Well, presumably that's making a circle, but where is there anything within that that would be obviously creating a pentagram?
No.
Curious. Right.
Maybe the pentagram will be further down in the cave. Is
would it
there
be?
any? Well, the cave goes down. We don't actually know what's down there.
Well, then why would they be up on the surface if the pentagram's down there?
Does she have any reaction as I say that?
Nope.
Okay.
Right.
It's a suggestion.
I put the map away. So, look, okay, you're trying to unleash hell. Literally. That's... the professor's mind is kind of boggling with the implications. This... I'll be completely honest, Elmas. My solution that I worked out to this plague previously, I no longer feel comfortable with the speed at which it would work. How long has this plague been affecting this forest?
Are you asking me or her?
I'm asking her, sorry.
Pertaining to this particular plague, it has been here for a grand total of about 4 weeks.
And
1 month.
And this has spread for miles, hasn't it? Out of character.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a month. The professor's running numbers in his head. Yeah, Elmas, you're not gonna like my solution.
Burn it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I like the
You-
solution.
Okay, tell you what.
I don't
I'll
want
sit with the
to...
prisoner. You all go outside and do that yourselves.
No, this is gonna be a weeks long. We're gonna need help. Unless there's another way to stop this, I prod the tiefling.
Look, the main issue, I had an issue with you starting a crown fire, was we were in the crown fire without a warning.
To my knowledge, you weren't.
We ran into it, to
The-
be fair.
No, the fire would have spread to us. You saw how fast that was going.
We
we
weren't
had-
in the woods.
You had
We were on the-
options. The lake bed was not flammable. Again, problem for later, Elmas.
If I recall, we actually started down here in the lake bed, so we were
like
actually
right next to the
we
lake.
were actually safe. We actually ran into it.
Yes. But we may need to burn.
Professor,
Yes.
listen to me. If we had not ran towards the fire, and we hadn't started dumping create waters as quickly as we were, how likely were we to have stopped that fire
Well,
from spreading?
now we know that it kills the plague.
No.
Okay.
You keep
Okay.
going on about this.
Okay. To answer
How
your question,
would we have stopped the fire?
we wouldn't have.
Would have been a good thing, to be honest.
Apparently, yes. But, alright, here's the thing. I am not going to be able to apologize to you, or to the rest of the team, to the point where you're going to be happy with that. I get where you're coming from. But now... And the professor looks genuinely annoyed at himself in that he can't think of a better idea to deal with the infection in the forest. It's like, now we may not have a choice. And it's going to be bad. And we're going to have to get people to the edge of the infection zone. And yeah, I this isn't... Yes, I was careless when I set fire to the area earlier, and I was careless when I got spotted. I'm not going... I own that. I'm not going to deny that. But we may have to destroy hundreds of square miles of extremely flammable forest, which means we need to prepare the rest of the forest that isn't, or is somewhat less flammable, for the, well... Unless, again, I poke the tiefling, there is another way to get rid of the infection.
There is. But why should I tell you? You're just gonna kill me anyways.
No, we're going to hurt you first if you don't tell us. Then we'll kill you. There's still a chance we'll let you go. And
After what I'm about ready to tell you, there ain't no way that you're gonna let me go.
alright, well, there's a difference between a horrible, painful death or a nice, quick go to sleep. And besides... Actually, I have a better solution. Elmas, depending on exactly what our friend here has sold to this demon for this infection, could we perhaps purify her, recover it, if she sold her soul, or, you know, firstborn, whatever? Is there a way we could break the contract in her benefit? The professor is genuinely
Benson.
asking.
I'm going on what I know off the top of my head. We'd have to... We don't actually know what demon she's even made a deal with, which would change the rules. They're generally lawful evils, so they do tend to play by the rules. Although I will say, if we burn the forest, then she's going to be in breach of her contract. So whatever we do to her is going to be nothing compared to what the demon's going to do to her for breach of contract.
So, is there a possibility that we could protect her from that?
Technically, no. It would take a lot of forces. She doesn't have the money to pay them, and no church is going to be willing to stick their heads out for her like that.
Gotcha.
Stash her in a basement.
We could stick her in the Great Vault, and Abadar would still be having an issue with it.
Yeah, okay, right. Look. Why are you doing this? To cheaper. Why? What were you supposed to get out of this?
Wait, wouldn't she have had a copy of her contract on her?
Maybe.
You're generally not meant to you're not meant to separate from that, usually.
Well, it depends if it was actually a contract
Usually.
or if it was just a verbal contract with something that wasn't a contract.
Mm.
But yeah, I ask her, what would you get out of this? What are you supposed to get out of this? You become some kind of demon queen, get your own corner of
Yep.
hell. Seriously?
Uh-huh.
And you believed that?
I mean,
That's not...
yeah.
Okay, sure. Fine.
As she tries to roll over, but can't.
Wouldn't.
I mean, the thing is, she'd get paid. The question is how quickly she'd lose it. Because apparently she thinks she's going to be playing it big with the devils.
Which I can't imagine they'd be particularly happy about having some new upstart in. Though, granted, this is perhaps the largest portal that has ever been attempted to be created between planes, to my knowledge.
Usually criminals don't give their competition more stuff to work with.
Exactly. Oops.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of it.
Fair enough.
The only portal I'd probably have heard of, it would have been the Great Battle with the Gods. And I'm going to say I know that because that's a major part of my religion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. We need information. You have information. I don't...
Ugh.
I don't...
Well, instead of getting offensive, I just ask this simple. What do you want? Tell us what we want to know. What do you want in return?
A fair question.
How did this become the campaign of contracts and deals?
Because you're here.
Well, half of it's your fault, yeah. Yeah.
I know, I just...
Mandatory
We're even
contract
trying to-
mandated fun.
The other half is
We're
Brock's.
trying to make it with the bad guys.
Yeah.
The other half is Brock's trying to break contracts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. What does she say? What do you want?
Ah, shit.
She just completely shuts up.
I
She
don't
won't
think
tell
I'd
a
be...
damn thing.
Fine.
I wouldn't be willing to help you break a contract.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, no, you wouldn't, would you?
No, to me, contracts are sacred.
That means you can't burn the forest, because that's her contract.
No.
Abadar's
That's different.
Abadar literally works with Asmodeus because we respect the law so much.
Yeah.
No, I would actually be genuinely horrified at the idea of her helping her break her contract. We can stop her,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be going on my way to help her find loopholes.
No, that's fair. Okay, fair enough. I imagine you kind of convey that with a disgusted look while we're discussing that.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
loopholes. I feel like that's something you would want to find because then you can fix them for the next one.
Maybe.
Nope,
Bit of a
because we'd be
stretch.
breaking the spirit of the contract.
Ah, okay. That's how you fall on that one. Okay, that's fair. Right. Look,
Actually, I think with her loopholes,
right. Look,
I think it's a sketch area where you can do it, but I'm going to be in the back not helping.
Look, I didn't. I just wanted to ride into town, you know, speak with the alchemists and herbalists. Maybe the local college. I didn't really want to be here interrogating a tiefling and potentially trying to stop a major invasion from hell. Brox, how do you feel about messier work?
He blinks, looks from you to her and back to you, raises an eyebrow.
She has information that we need, and she's not giving it to us. And you hurt people.
I mean, he
And the-
fights. He's not actually tortured anyone.
That's what I'm asking,
Far
is how
as
do
far
you
as you
feel
know.
about that?
Yeah, no, but Elmas is defending you with this, like, okay, we have no evidence he
Yeah.
actually tortures.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
asking.
There's also the reminder that he looks like he's about 17, 18.
Yeah,
Mm.
but he looks like he's been through hell, really, doesn't he?
Oh yes.
So,
He is severely fucking scarred. He's been through it.
yeah. How do you feel about
He
that,
likes-
Brox?
He sort of cocks his head, sort of looking up, sort of cocks his head almost curiously, like, and sort of half shrugs.
Not really something I do usually. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Shrugs again.
It's 20 past
Kira
11 anyway.
walks away.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, we already know one way to fix the problem. Burn the forest.
Yes, but we need to know more things. Numbers, how many of them there are, where they're based,
Then
where,
let's
How
go down
long-
the tunnel, see
where
what's
this
there.
tunnel goes before we go down it.
How long we have to do it before the contract is jail?
Yes.
Brox looks down at her. You know what? He'll crouch like in front of her and be like,
So, now you're hearing all this. You want to just tell us now instead of after everything? Saves a lot of trouble. Saves a lot of pain. And I mean, it might be better than whatever the demons will do to you. Or we could keep you alive longer. Then the demons will take longer to get to you. Because they're like, give you...
he sort of looks back at the others.
They like take their souls or something when they die, right?
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, so like, instead of killing you, we could just keep you alive. Then, if we burn the forest or fuck up the contract, whatever it is, you got, I don't know how long Drow live, like, few hundred years or something.
Tiefling.
I don't know how long Tieflings live, like, 100 years, maybe more.
He sort of half shrugs
And-
on that.
Yeah.
And you'll be emerging in the hells of failure. Who failed to hold up your end of the contract.
Yeah, I mean, either way, your contract becomes a failure. It's just one way it happens faster, or one that way you go to get fucked up in hell faster, and the other way you get to live a long life.
Fucked up here.
I mean, less fucked up than hell, probably.
Still. Can we do an intimidate check? This is getting weird.
And it's kind of dragging on.
Yeah.
And she still doesn't give you any anything.
Can we at least roll to first to see?
Can I
Yeah.
sense
Sure.
motive to find out if she is actively trying to be silent, or if like something is keeping her silent?
You could roll upon that.
I'd like to try. Might as well.
Nice.
Whoa.
23.
Off of a 23, you notice that her lips are moving, but nothing's coming out.
Is the look on her face like panic during this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like, okay. I don't know how we didn't notice, but like, she's trying to speak.
I look down at her. Cool. Spellcraft. See what?
Go for it.
See what's.
Can I do a knowledge arcana?
There we go.
Sure.
26. Has she been placed under some kind of silence spell while we've been trying to figure out what to do?
Yeah. Her whole body is inside of a silent spell.
Her body, but nothing else.
Can we
Uh-huh.
move her out of the silent spell? Like, pick her up, move her to the left, put her down?
You can try.
I'll shift her like 5 feet.
Does it help?
I turned my axe so it's the handle, and then I just tried to budge her out of the silent spell.
She moves 5 feet by Brock, picking her up and moving her. Still nothing.
I would imagine that'd be part of the contract.
Either it's part of the contract, or Brox will look around and look in the cave. Is anyone
could be.
there?
No one's there.
Okay.
But you
I
do
didn't-
notice her trying to continuously try to flip herself.
Oh, is it
Oh.
the necklace?
Is she wearing
No.
a necklace?
Is she...
I took
No.
everything off her.
Yeah, no, I just remembered when the Drow wore the necklaces.
Oh, Brox is like, is she trying to roll over? Is she trying to roll over onto her front or back?
She's trying to roll onto her front.
Okay, I think he'll roll her onto her front where she can potentially draw into the dirt.
Okay.
Using her nose, her words are these. Contract on skin.
Oh. Wait, didn't you look at her skin, Brooks?
No, he didn't strip
yeah.
her.
Yeah, no, you
Contract
said
on
you
the
didn't.
Skin. Interesting. Okay. I begin investigating her skin.
Professor, would it be better if Elmas did that?
Or maybe a pause before, like, Brock's like finger on Elmas's shoulder, like the size of a hand, and like pausing you from like, where?
Yeah, I do a respectful look to start with.
You notice on her stomach,
Okay.
after rolling her over,
Yep.
that the contract is written out in blood
Okay.
on her skin.
Like, tattooed in blood.
What language?
Mm-hmm.
What
Probably.
language?
What language
Probably
is
infernal.
Elven.
in Elven?
Elven?
No, wait. Not Elven, but Abyssal.
Abyssal.
Abyssal. That's Wait, if it's from
That's
hell,
demonic.
then yeah,
Yeah. Abyssal is from the abyss.
it's. I think it's infernal and
Yeah, it's Infernal.
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 Okay.
Infernal's hell, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm getting those
I-
mixed up here.
All good.
Right. I drink my comprehend languages. Whatever it's called, distillation. I can't remember what it's called. Spell. Comprehend languages. What's it say?
So it happens to say what the contract's all about, spreading the plague.
Mm-hmm.
You are to make it set known size of the area upon the plane,
Mhm.
and you need to do this about 5 times.
Okay.
Oh.
So each infection point will be the point of a pentagram.
Exactly.
I'm reading this out and then coming to that, reading out that conclusion as well. Okay. Does it mention that, you know, if the potential of being tortured comes up, she'll be under a silence spell, or, you know, that kind of thing as well?
Mm-hmm. It also states that no one can talk about the contracts that they are currently under,
Mm-hmm.
so thus no information can be divulged.
So they wrote it on her skin.
Yeah, and she already told us all that she could
Mm-hmm.
before the contract triggered.
Yep. And because the contract triggered, giving her a silent spell that will last for the rest of eternity.
Oh.
Oh.
The contract so happens to be visible.
Right, so,
Well, I'm stumped.
Well, she walked right into that one.
well, we did push her into that, but...
I mean, it could be cured, I imagine.
What do we do
I was
with her?
referring more to the silence for eternity.
Which probably can be cured.
Not
by
probably
us,
not.
but-
No.
Oh, I
Alright.
doubt the devil we did it with is going to be so inclined to release that little caveat.
Shrugs.
Probably things stronger than devils, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Alright, well, she's not going to be able to communicate easily with us. And much as I'd like to take her back to the city and have her write out her life story, if she'd even be able to do that, releasing her hands may still allow her to start casting spells in jail.
Can I roll a wisdom to see if I can spot any loopholes in the contract or things that we could use for our advantage?
As in the thing that you said you wouldn't look for.
Yeah, no, I'm just really curious about this one.
You could potentially look for it.
Also, the other thing I'm considering is if we really need to do it, if it interferes with my contract, yeah, I think I can get away with this one.
Yeah,
I mean, do you
and-
speak Infernal?
I read it out verbatim.
Yeah.
I would also suggest that this still matches with Elmas if you take the route of you'll look for loopholes, you personally won't exploit them, but if you happen to have informed us, who might,
Sorry, that's, yeah,
is that the kind of thought process you'd be going with?
pretty much.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so what would it be? A
While you're
linguistics check or a...
While you're reading it out, Brox gets it.
It's
immediately.
basically a wisdom check.
Okay. Anything that we can exploit from that? That Elmas discovers? Or works out?
Would
Nope.
I get?
Nope.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
You thought that you spotted like 2 different loopholes, but in the ending, it kind of recovers those loopholes.
Yeah, it's run by a contract demon. They're not.
They're not.
They're going to be done in a very specific way.
Yeah.
Honestly, Brox is probably listening, and he's just like, "What?" for half of it, just because
No,
of how contracts
after-
are generally written.
No, after about one sentence, he gets immediately bored and walks into the cave.
That one makes more sense.
Oh no.
Wait, we lost him.
We lost who?
Brox has gone
Brox,
into
he's
the
gone
cave.
into the cave.
Right. I say to the Tiefling, We can't help you. I'm sorry. You did this to
Her
yourself.
lips read, as of, I know.
No. Given what's just happened, and I say this, given what's just happened, would you actually be willing to try and help us? A genuine, straight-out question. No implications, no intimidate. That is a straight question. Does she nod or shake her head, or just not?
Shakes her head furiously.
Fine.
Hmm.
I turn to the two clerics. Last rites, and make it painless, please.
The thing you have to consider, Professor, is if she did try to help us with this, it would be worse for her when her soul passed on.
That's fair. The professor is not happy about this whole situation, and was genuinely trying to figure out a way that she could get out of it.
Yeah,
But yeah, he just turns to the two of you and say, yeah, last rites, then finish her off.
Elmas just walks over and goes, "Would you accept the rites of Abadar, the last rites of Abadar?"
She shakes her head furiously.
Brox comes in, snaps the neck from behind.
I was just.
I mean, sure.
Are you actually serious?
After we're done talking about the contract, he'll have re-emerged from the cave because he couldn't be fucked with it all.
And you were doing a bit
Like
of recon.
if I overhear the conversation of last rites and putting an end to her, presumably that's been decided at this point.
Yeah.
And she's shaking her head to Abadar last rites. What would your response have been? Like trying to give them anyway, or?
No, she doesn't want them. I'm not going to offer them. I would have just positioned her into the general position towards an execution and had cut off her head with my axe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
No.
Elmas doesn't force her religion onto other people. She'll lecture about it if people ask about things like the planes, but for the most part, she's not going to force her rights onto people.
Fair. And does Kira attempt and get refused as well? Actually, what?
Kira, when you guys so happen to have started looking for a loophole, she walks away.
Okay.
Completely just walks away.
You're not the cleric of Abadar.
No, I know. I was thinking.
No, she walked away when you were discussing torturing her.
Yeah. Which god does Kira follow? I don't actually know offhand as a player.
I don't think we ever asked.
Now you know what? I think Brox would do the next time because she wouldn't see it coming.
Yeah. No,
Instead of the anticipation,
yeah.
while she's looking up at you, shaking her head, and you're like getting ready to do something, Brox will just be like behind, grab, snap, done.
Nice and quick. Okay.
I was going to perform. I was just going to cut off her head.
Cleaner.
You know what? Sure.
We're not getting paid for tiefling heads anyway.
Kira.
We can still bring our head with us.
Kara starts walking back.
Yeah, no, I'm still cutting off the head and putting it in the bag with the rest of the drow.
Fair enough.
After she hears, something snap or whatnot, a body so happens to hit the floor and she starts heading back that way.
What, back towards us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This...
I hope you guys are satisfied with the information you guys got. Please let me know upon what you guys know.
Nothing more that you
Uh.
didn't hear. Her clause in her contract that was tattooed onto her stomach triggered, cast a permanent silence spell on her. She was no longer able to communicate with us, and unwilling to continue trying to help. So, we made it quick. And the professor.
At this point, I cut off.
Sorry. Yeah.
At this point, I'm just cutting off the head and putting it in the bag.
The professor looks like he's suddenly really, really uncomfortable. This.
I tilt my head and go, "What's the matter?"
We are going to have to perform a controlled burning,
That's...
which is different from a crown fire.
Yes. One.
Give it a rest, dwarf.
One
Mm.
crisis of conscience at a time, please, Elmas. And I look at Kira.
We need a
Don't
map.
take the suggestion of torturing someone lightly. I didn't throw that in off the top of my head.
I understand that we still need information. Kira shouts out. Kira says to you.
Yeah.
But torture is beneath me. I will not perform it. I will not ask anybody to perform it. As for yeah.
I hope you can forgive me for suggesting it.
I mean, you asked, you didn't just tell me to, so...
Brock says from the background.
Can I roll a knowledge check, like a knowledge planes or something, to see if I could try to work out the best point for the 5 different points of the infection in the forest around the town? At least I think it's...
Yeah, would they be around the town? Would they be around...
Because if it's human town, then you've also got the added thing of human sacrifice.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
I break out the map again for...
Yeah, no, I don't... I'm sort of looking at it for a bit, but the forest is really vast, and frankly, we don't even know which point of the pentagram this was meant to be, so...
Yeah. But yes, Kira, this infection is to create a giant pentagram to form a massive portal to hell, literally. We need to burn the forest, but we need to get the town's support in order to do so, to prevent the fire from spreading to the uninfected parts of the forest.
We could probably do the controlled burn right for this specific point right now, but if we can use our controlled create water effectively. The trees are easy enough to chop down, so
it's a wide forest.
It'll take time, and the whole lot has to go. I think... unfortunately, this is much bigger than us versus Drow. This is us versus hell. What? The professor is like struggling in his mind and body at the moment. He's not. He doesn't seem right. The implications are staggering. This isn't.
I mean, I learned a few new things today, I guess. Like hell exists, and demons, and all that sort of weird shit. I mean, doesn't really change anything, though. Still doing a job, right?
And I'm truly sorry you had to learn that, Brox.
Brox just looks confused.
Why are you sorry? This is this is a general part of life. All the different planes, gods.
Yeah, but this is like the worst possible way that he could have learned it. I know that Brox doesn't really care, but like, he's the professor is a teacher. He's
the word. Honestly, at this point, I fully believe that the worst way Brox thinks he would have learned it is by actually going through the classes that Elmas is trying to suggest him of like a hour-long talk with a preacher
I know.
with snacks.
I know, but it's still just like, this is not a good. This was not a good classroom for any of us.
Mm.
The world was my classroom.
And my classroom was the world. I didn't even have to consider hurting someone to learn the source of the portal to hell and how to stop it. Let's just carry on. This isn't...
Well, if we're discussing this, my classroom was the orphanage and the church.
Jared does not say a doggone thing pertaining to anything. She is dead quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get this done.
Why is everyone... Brox just, like, looks between everyone, sort of muttering to himself as he, like, turns to, like, walk into the cave, like,
why is everyone so moody in this group? What the fuck?
Sometimes the things that we may see it necessary to do are things that we would much rather not do. I'm sure you have experience with that.
I'm just worried about what's going to happen if we fail to stop this contract.
Well then, let's go.
Look, if all else fails, I'll hang back. I'll be able to get out of the cave reasonably quickly, and I'll just burn this place. It's an option. It's not a good option. As I said, well, as you said, controlled burn. But if I can get out of the cave, I can torch the forest.
Good idea.
No, it's an idea. It's not a good idea.
It's the best we've got.
Yeah. And so we start moving into the tunnel.
And that'll be for next episode.
yes. 45
Because we
minutes
have
over.
overran.
We massively overrun. Well, that was a lot of fun.
I wasn't expecting it to go that freaking long.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I was not expecting the forest to catch on fire.
I
I was fully expecting the forest to catch on
did not
fire.
expect it to be that bad. And
Honestly.
out of character, sorry.
Yeah, no, out of character.
However, that was the plan. And it was
Out of character, I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
that
no.
was great.
Yeah, no,
out
that
of
was
character,
the plan.
it was hilarious.
I thought you guys were further away, and my options were... So the plan was, start a fire, run away, turn invisible. Get to another point, start a fire, run away, turn invisible again, start another fire, and drive all of the Drow into the cave. With just a wall of fire. And then, either smoke them out, or we'd have control of the situation once the fire died down, if it ever did, which apparently it wasn't going to. But that was my... And it was a Hail Mary. I natural one on a stealth check that I needed to pass. I could have been killed if the Drow were actually hostile.
no plan survives contact. So.
No plan survives contact with the enemy. And
Out of character, perfectly fine with it. That was hilarious.
okay.
In character, Elmas was furious that you could have potentially got us killed for starting a crown fire while we were in a heavily wooded area that was essentially tinder.
Yeah, and that is reasonable. And
in character, Brox highly approves.
yeah,
I know.
yeah. No,
Being as the GM,
yeah.
I kind of figured you were going to set it on fire.
Did you figure how badly I was going to set it on fire?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Whoops.
didn't think that it was going to be that small, though.
That's small. How do you mean?
He thought it was going to spread out into the full forest.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well. At least
I was more than willing to
we're-
do that, but then everyone was like, no, there's a little gap we can do right here. Just control. I was like, sure.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, at least we could contain it. We didn't have to worry about trying to escape full-on forest conflagration. Yeah. And as I said, I didn't have any other options. And we're here to kill Drow, so...
Yeah. No, dude, I got it. Like I said, I was all for it. That was hilarious.
Cool, okay. Alright.
That's that moment of, oh!
Yeah, it's like, I unfortunately, when your only tool is a incendiary grenade, everything starts to look like a place where you need to put an incendiary grenade. When you got a hammer, everything starts to look like a nail.
Yeah, it's like, there's an enemy. I'm gonna put this grenade in between me and my enemy.
But yeah, no, setting fire to that chunk of the forest was the plan. But yeah, no, lost control of it, which...
Fear not. I was the best person to be in the midst of it.
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
You're the best person to suddenly go missing. It's like, oops. Oh, dear.
No, our young man!
Yeah, I spent an hour and a half thinking I'd killed you. It's like, and never mind.
Comes out not only unscathed, but has brought the boss tied up and unconscious.
Yeah.
There you go.
You walk
Righty.
out to me yelling after I've yelled at the professor for approximately an hour and a half to 2 hours about potentially getting all of us killed. You actually killed.
Yes, I unkilled somebody. I killed one less person than you thought I was going to.
He's everyone's favourite.
Right, yeah, let's wrap this up because this is
really hungry.
Sorry. Yeah, okay. Well, this happened. Again, yeah, catastrophic success is an appropriate way. Sorry it got a bit dark with the interrogation thing. I mean...
Yeah, fine.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, as long as like you were okay with that, Haste. I mean... The
I was
professor...
perfectly fine with it.
The
My character was not.
No, of course not, but that's fair. But yeah, the professor is a professor. He didn't want to suggest that, and he's not happy that he was going to engage in that.
I mean,
but yeah,
I'm surprised that he turned to Brox, being like, "Hey, you got any knowledge of, you know?"
No, I was saying
enhanced interrogation techniques.
I was asking if you had any qualms about conducting such things, less that you had experience, because, well, I mean, I got lucky shoulder barging some trees earlier, but that's probably about as successful as breaking things as my character's going to get for the rest of the game. So, so yeah.
I mean, kind of funny to be worried about interrogation when you're burning people to death.
Yes, that is the other thing that he's currently having a crisis of conscience about. It's like, it was perfectly fine when there was 30 Drow, but when it was 1-to-1, it's the whole you know,
100's a statistic.
100's a statistic, 1 is a tragedy. Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of, yeah, the professor is not right in himself at the moment, which I think is reasonable. But yeah, so no, it's been a good game, good laugh. And yeah, we've learned some shit, we burned some shit. Yeah, good session.
We burned a lot of shit.
We burned so much shit. Those burns went way faster than I was prepared for. I'll be honest. They went way faster, and as I said, they were nearly worse. They were nearly
Found their
worse.
weakness.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have taken the extra 5 feet splash radius.
Who'd thunk it?
But that would have been worse. That would have been even faster, I think. Right,
Well,
Haste?
Yes. Essentially, they were to grow twice as large every single time.
Shit, okay, yeah.
So continuously doubling in size.
Yeah, just exponentially. Fuck,
Oh,
yeah.
that forest would have been gone within the day.
Yes, but we would have been gone with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hence Almas's just
Oh, we would have been fine.
anger.
We, well, could
I would have
potentially...
been fine. And I
You'd
was
have
in
been
the
fine.
cave.
Yeah, you could have continued the adventure. Sudden solo adventure, Brox's
Brox's trip to the Underdark.
Brox's trip to the Underdark. Coming soon to a stream near you.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have dark vision most of the time.
So,
So-
yeah. Brox's very awkward trip into the Underdark.
He's only got dark vision when he's on drugs.
And with that, we'll call it a day. He's only got dark vision when he's on drugs. Right, so what's happening? What's tomorrow? Thursday. So tomorrow, assuming I'm well enough and sleep decently enough, at 1000 hours British Summer Time, GMT +1, I'll be playing some more MechWarrior 5 Clans! And I may do so in the evening slot at 1800 hours British Summer Time, GMT +1 as well. So, and hopefully Haste, you'll be able to join me for at least one of those.
Yes.
Cool. Shall I call you for both either way?
Call me for both either way.
Cool. Okay, so yeah. So that be the plan for Mech Tactical Thursday. But I think until then, well, I hope everyone watching has had fun. I hope everyone watching in the future has had fun. I appreciate all of you. I've had fun, guys, girls. You had fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Burn.
I'm very glad we had fun. Oi. So, yeah, I think all that's left to say is... You've been watching Gaming. My name is Bill. I'm the angry autistic asshole. Say goodbye, Bearsworth.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Say goodbye, Shadow.
That's a sad backstory.
Oh, no!
Bye,
Oh, no. And our wonderful host, HasteDragon. Say goodbye, HasteDragon.
Goodbye, HasteDragon.
There we go. Like, comment, subscribe, run around screaming, turn notifications on, otherwise I'm just screaming at this lot in the dark, and they're just kind of used to it now. It's much more fun with more people in the dark screaming, so get on in here and get screaming. I have a Patreon and PayPal if you wish to donate to this mess, that'd be appreciated, and I have a Discord server and Facebook page where I announce what I'm going to be streaming and when, so be sure to keep an eye on them. Until next time, let's find somebody to raid. Who's playing what? How about we... raid... Who's playing something? HasteDragon's playing Dungeons and Dragons.
You think?
Yeah, right. How about we raid the XPC Reaper, who is playing Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Seems close enough in genre of the people that I can see, so let's get XPC Reaper. There we go. So we do have raid messages, which I'm going to chuck into the chat. If you are not a subscriber, please copy that raid message. If you are a subscriber, please copy that raid message. We're going to throw that in the XPC Reaper's chat. Crash a party and outside Glorious Survival, you know how it goes. So let's get the raid going in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, bye.